I have a hard time. Hey, y'all.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to Topless Toy Talk.
Welcome to Topless Toy Talk. I'm your host.
I am your better host, and we're happy that you're here with us today.
She's happy you're here. I'm a little
happy.
indifferent.
I'm always pretty happy though. I'm a very cheerful person. On today's show, we have the multi-talented Andrew Heath. I am so excited for him to get to talk to all of you and answer our mostly related questions to the stuff he does. As usual, we'll do Rob's Toy Dump, which is his version of the news. Toy news, what we received this week, my new favorite conspiracy theory that may be related to our guest and the work that he does, and our monthly giveaway. We will be going through and awarding the winner for our current giveaway, and we're going to be talking about our next giveaway, which I'm super excited because it's Transformers themed again. So with that, let's invite Andrew.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just had a technical malfunction already.
Of course you did.
So bear with me real quick here.
Yep.
Actually, while I figure this out, we're just going to do a little bit of...
Did the mouse already die?
Yeah. We're going to call the chat. And then I don't know where the mouse cord is, so we're just going to free rein it here. Let's see. Who do we got? Corrupted Modification is in the house.
And James.
With a
Hey,
smiley
James.
face.
What's
yeah,
up?
Thank you, James. James. Welcome. First, James, I'm sorry. I think you're actually second. But we can pretend.
Yeah, you're both first in our hearts.
Let's see who else we got. Vicious Soldier here with us. Let's see, new design, totally. Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, clearly Rob spent some time on that.
No, I spent nothing on anything. J Shot, what?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a burger for dinner.
Who's like in the music? Yeah. Who made that music, by the way?
Yeah, Corrupted Modification.
The Corrupt Modification?
I did not make that. I didn't make it.
Edited modifications.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Corrupt Modification.
And who else?
Jackpot. Yo.
Hey, Jackpot. Welcome. How's it going?
Yes, and this is a black tie event. This is a very formal occasion.
Yeah, this is very special. Mostly because I'm probably going to be doing this for a while. So anyway, without further delay.
Yeah, we're going to invite Andrew Heath, which we were talking about. Andrew is actually the first person to join our show that we've met IRL. So he should kind of vaguely know what to expect with our chaos, but also hard to say.
Yeah, hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey! So
I didn't bring a tie, sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to carry this just for like
a
minute.
While you do whatever it is you're going to do. Awesome. Well, while whatever chaos is happening there, Andrew, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I am a graphic designer and illustrator, as my little tag says on the computer. I specialize in pop culture, like art prints. I travel the country, go to different conventions, art fairs, comic conventions, gaming conventions. I also have a toy line, a vinyl toy line called Frozen Culture, which are popsicle-themed vinyl toys like mystery bags. And I also created Burger Battle, which is a card game, and Burger Battle 2, and now we have a new one coming out, which is on Kickstarter now. So I got a jack of all trades, a little bit of everything.
Which, yeah, I mean, that's where we first met you, was you were at a Comic-Con here. You were at the Des Moines Con. And so, like, Rob and I are a little bit of psychos when it comes to cons, as we, like, get there. We want to get there first. Like, we get, the VIPs, we get the early entry, and then we walk all the aisles, like, just before we buy anything. Just, like, scope the whole thing out, figure out what's going on. And I remember we walked by your, like, table first. We're like, what is this? Is this like a game? Like, what is going on? And then after we walked through, we're like, we have to go back to that spot because, like,
what particularly caught, well, I mean, the art, your artwork is what particularly caught my eye. But then the way you had the game set up in kind of this like staggered circle or like overlapping circle thing. Like that was unique.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this?
And
like,
it was one, it was like one-ish game. So it was clear that you weren't just
what
year
was that? What year was that?
Well, it was 2 years ago. So we met you first time 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we chatted with you a lot this past spring.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Lots more of your artwork that we have. Hey,
Nice.
Bill, what's up? So yes, we have officially known you for 2 years now.
Yeah. No, because I guess 2 years ago, I forget because I did Des Moines a long time ago, and then I just did it again recently, and I forgot that I had done it 2 years in a row. But yeah, no, I met you guys this past time, but met you guys this last time, and I remembered who you were this time. I see so many people. People are like, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Yes."
I had no expectation you remembered who we were, so don't worry about that.
I said what we should start doing is just going to conventions like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because people would definitely remember us then.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hard to forget the people that just,
No, but so the first year that we met you, we saw this Burger Battle game and we're like, okay, whatever. We asked you which one was the best one. You said, let's go with the OG. So we bought the first one. And that was on Friday because we go all the days of the con. So then we played it Friday evening and we came back and then we realized, no, we really need Burger Battle 2. So we bought Burger Battle 2. And then it's just been a slippery slope ever since then.
Yeah.
It's so funny because so many people do that exact same thing, and I hate to like toot my own horn, I really do. But Burger Battle, I do so many different things. Burger Battle is without a doubt like the best thing that I will have ever done. I like do all this pop culture art and like it's inspired by other things, but like Burger Battle is like mine. It's a lot more involved than just like an art print.
Yeah.
But so many people will buy the first one, come back the next day and be like, "We played it last night."
So we're not unique.
No, not at all. No, far from it. Like that happens like 50% of the time, it feels like.
Yeah.
Because what's really cool about Burger Battle is word of mouth has really carried that game, like just taken off, like I'll travel somewhere, leave, and then I'll start getting orders because people will play it with their friends and then, so on and so forth. So everybody starts ordering it. But no, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we just, so we recently had some family over and went through and played, I think 1 round. Is that all we went through?
And when we played, we got kind of stuck there because for some reason things went a little sideways there.
Yeah.
But
we
I think we maybe we played 2 rounds.
We tend to make like unofficial teams where like we gang up on people, and so like
because I don't really care about winning as much as there's somebody I zero in on and I want that person to lose.
Yeah.
That becomes my infinite priority.
That's funny because I made the game. That's always me with anybody I play with. It's always as long as Andrew doesn't win, we're good.
But yeah, so we had some family over and we played with them, and like they just were like, "This is the most amazing game I ever played."
And then
so Sarah then went around and just like shipped them like both of the Burger Battles, and so
awesome.
So I'm like, well, now we got to get
all
in on the Kickstarter so we can ship them that too. And so,
yeah.
But no, they're great people, and I don't know. I think what you're saying is how people come back around really is a test to like just how fun of a game it is. There's like a lot of kind of card games or like these types of things that aren't that fun.
And in case people haven't figured out, this is the game.
Oh yeah,
the game is in front of us, so that is what is blocking our view. So if you haven't like caught on, these are the cards that are part of the game.
Yeah, and it's like it's just one of those things that it has enough like strategery, but it's like easy enough to catch on. But it's also about burgers.
Exactly.
It's not much harder than say like Uno. It's gonna be harder than Uno. I'm probably not into it. Like
when I like pitch it to people, they ask like, is it easy? And it's so easy to play. Like it's so easy to play, but like once you get going, like there's like a lot of strategy involved. Like my wife has a different strategy than I do, and then that continues and goes on and goes forth. But like it's just there's just a lot to it once you dig in. So
no. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, so I have a couple. We're gonna move around here for some of the questions here, but
Yeah.
so I mean, you've been doing the game here. I guess it first launched in like 2018. Then you did Burger Battle 2 in 2023. So you've been doing this a little bit. But like, what was your inspiration? Like, are you just like a really big burger fanatic? Did you like have a late night fast food run? And was this like a 2 a.m. sort of situation like this one has with your like a creative inspiration?
Yep.
Like what happened? How this come about?
I was working in the board game industry as it is. Like I was doing I'm not sure if you're familiar with Flux, Looney Labs. They have a bunch of different variations. I've done a handful of games with them, and I was doing some other stuff, packaging, whatever. And I love burgers so much. Like I don't know. It's my favorite food. It's my logo. It's just everything. So I think what I was wanting to do, I was like, man, like I really want to do something with burgers, because to me, like burgers are they look like a rainbow. Like it's like all these colors, and it's like so vibrant. And I was like, I want to do something with burgers. Like, what do I do? Do I want to do a print series? Do I want to do like a kid's book? And then finally it was just like, well, why don't I just do a card game? Because I'm like already working with other card games. And so it was one week, and I remember it was in 2017, I think like early 2017. I was at a show that was very, very slow. So that entire weekend, I built the game, like counted out the ingredients, like had all the burgers. Leaving that weekend, it was like 85% done. It was it was almost how it needed to be. And then I remember, I told my wife Shelly on the way home, I was like, hey, like when I get back, like let's go out to eat. Like I want to talk to you about this. And I was like, I got an idea for a game. And she kind of like, whatever.
I mean, we wives, we understand that you have these bouts of inspiration.
Yeah,
you have to be the weight to the balloon.
I was like,
we want to be excited, but we also know that sometimes you veer off.
I was like, I have an idea. Why don't we go topless and talk about toys and pop culture and stuff on the internet?
Here you are. Well, it's I think more of it was because like I haven't done anything like that, like I've illustrated games, and like there's so much more than the illustrations, because there's like gameplay and the design and the mechanics, because like I grew up playing like Magic the Gathering, and I kind of like had that mentality when creating it. I mean, you can see some stuff here and there, like with it, like, connect the dots. But I came home and she was kind of skeptical. And like, I was like, all right. And I broke it down. And I remember after I had finished, because we went and ate Mexican, after I had finished explaining everything, she was like, this could work. I'm like, yeah, right. So we came up with the idea. We put together a prototype, and then we play tested the game for an entire year.
Oh, wow.
So it was an entire year. We play tested with tons of people, like 50 plus people, but even then, after all of that, like it was pretty solid right out of the gate. But once we play tested it, we promoted for 6 months. And during the promotion, like I worked on the artwork and then launched the Kickstarter, and then the rest is history.
Here, do you want to show?
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah. Here.
Bring up, see if I can not break this here.
We'll
there
see.
we go.
Yeah.
So we have.
So what I love about this game too is it's 2 to 6 players. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times it's just like Rob and I, and we just want to like, play together.
And someone is notorious for buying games that require 3+ players.
Yes, I am very notorious. We have a whole shelf of games.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. She doesn't look at how many players. She's like, oh, this sounds fun. I bet it could be done with 2 players. And then she's like, I got you this for Christmas. And it's just a look of disappointment.
We know that you're just really bad at counting, aren't you?
Yeah. I am.
She's like, well, we have me, we have you, and we have the dog. So that's kind of 3, right?
Right. No, that was really important to us, because like same situation. It's like me and my wife most of the time. We travel a lot. So that's kind of like what I had in mind. And talking to some other people too, like that was something that was important to them. Like, if it's two players, it needs to be 2 players. And I think we nailed it. Like the only downside with it being just when you're just playing with 2 people is that it's very aggressive because you're not like
Yeah.
distributing your rage at someone specifically. It's just the same person every single game.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, I think so.
Well-
while we're talking about like Burger Battle here, real quick. So my favorite card, and it doesn't come up that often, and I would be curious to know, like, if you hear this a lot, is what is it, Burger Toss, where you throw the
Oh.
cards up in the air, and
He
like
has some strategery that goes on with
Yeah.
how he tosses the cards.
if you hold them all together, and then you just kind of like go like this, then they'll just land the way you want them, and then like basically it's like
Yeah.
another burger bomb.
So, in how that card works, for those not familiar with the game, is whichever cards you toss in the air, if they land face up,
Face up, right?
you
You-
face up, you get to keep. But if
Or-
they land face down, they go back in the pile.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's so funny because I knew, because that's in Burger Battle too.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was, I had that idea and I was like, oh man, it's so good. And when I envisioned it, it's like toss your cards up in the air. And then when I first saw it in action, I can't remember who did it. They were just like just barely did it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? and then I was like, well, I guess, everybody's going to do it different. So it's fine. I think that makes it more fun, but like, it wasn't like, I didn't even think about like, oh, people are going to do it all exactly the same. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's
So that's
not
how, the way I first did it, as I went, phew, like threw them all up in the air, right? And I was like, oh, great, we got to throw all these cards in the air, right? And then
Yeah.
she did it,
yeah.
and was just like, bloop.
And you're like,
And I was like, oh,
what?
this is now the strategy, right? Is
Mischievous. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I like the burger shuffle. That's one of my.
yeah, the burger shuffle. is
I
fun.
feel like that one's pretty devious to have, like, especially if somebody else is like holding on to like a burger bomb or something. But yeah,
Yeah. So, I love this game. I think it's great. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that we bought both versions, and it's been like our go-to thing for gifts.
yeah.
So
Yeah, actually, anytime we're like, what do we buy somebody? It's
like
just like Burger Battle.
done.
Burger Battle.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if they like it or not. I do. It's yours now. I mean, and funny though, like the people that we've got it for, they've actually always enjoyed it.
And they take pictures
And
and
they
send
take pictures
us.
of them sitting up playing
Really?
it, and they send it to us. And so it's
That's awesome. I love that.
like,
No,
I mean,
it's. Oh, go ahead.
nope,
No. You go.
Yeah, you go.
No, it's. I get like people like are really into it, and like again, like I hate to like toot my own horn. Like people love it because I was done with it for a minute because what happened. If we want to get into the story of Burger Battle 2 real quick, the first one came out in 2018. We blew through those in 2 years, and then as we were selling them, we'd put a little bit of money back for a reprint or like expansions or something, and then COVID happened. And all that money kind of went to us, surviving and living.
Mhm.
So that kind of killed that. And at that point, I was just over it. Like, I was like, I'm done with Burger Battle, not really interested. And then, my wife, who goes with me to conventions sometimes, she's like sitting there and people are like, where's more Burger Battle? Where's more Burger Battle? And I'm like, she's just sitting there and then she like looks at me and I'm just like, so like, it was kind of just, fine, I'll do another one. But instead of like doing because we had originally planned like 3 expansions, it would include a couple battle cards, a new burger between the 3. And I mean, what are expansions? Like $5-10 each, maybe.
Yeah.
So I was like, instead of like nickel and diming people, like I wanted to like offer something a little more substantial, which is why I just came up with an entirely new game. And you can also mix and match it. So it's also a sequel and kind of like an expansion in itself. Yeah,
I didn't know that. So these add-on packs that I
yeah.
Are these like what were started off as being
So those were promo cards,
okay.
but it was an expansion. Technically, that came with the first game, and then like I mean, people were rabid about those because like I kept selling the expansions for years after we had sold out of the game, and like people still ask for them, and I'm like, oh, we're sold out of those. But yeah, so we did the second one, and while I was designing the second one, I was coming up with the new battle cards. I kind of like fell in love with it again, and like I'm like all on board now because again, like it's so much more than just like an art print or a poster on the wall. Like it's something that like I created, and it's just, I don't know, it means a lot more when someone says I love this game versus like versus like, oh, I love your art. Like, I don't know, it's like it has a different feeling for me. But yeah, so that's kind of like where we are now. I guess we're just gonna keep going with it. You know,
all in with the Burger Battle. So when it comes to designing games, so like this was kind of the first one that you went for, right? Was the Burger Battle. And
but
so
you had done game design before that, though.
I was gonna say, like did it help like working on some of, doing the art for some of the other games, or did you just like from scratch, but like, you know what, I have an idea for a game, this is how it's gonna work, and that was that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as I hate saying this, I'm not a huge gamer. Like I'm not like a huge board gamer or like, card games. Like I like Uno. I like Skippo. We played a lot of those. Like Exploding Kittens is fun. Like, I like easy stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that working on anything led me in one direction or the other, as far as like how I did my thing. Okay. I had a very like clear vision of like what I wanted. But no, it just kind of was like a gateway to doing it, I guess, right. Instead of, but not necessarily an influence. It's like, oh yeah, I do this other thing. But yeah, no, the designing was a lot, because I mean, there's how many ingredients, like there's so many different ingredients and individual, and like, it's just a lot to undertake, and then the packaging and yeah. Well,
and you got to be strategic too when you play it, right? Yeah. Like I hoard all the pickles, for example. Whenever
exactly,
I never get rid of a pickle because I want to screw somebody over. Like I really, I play dirty.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw something out here. I don't know if it's crossed your mind. I want no credit for this if you do it and it takes off.
Okay, but I'm gonna steal it 100%.
I hope you do, please. Like, what I would love is like a mobile burger battle, or like something where you could play with other people, like virtually online. Mm-hmm. So just like this, but I can download it on my phone.
So
in some way.
So after the first game, someone had reached out to me and was like, hey, like I want to build a digital burger battle. And they're like, we don't want to sell it. We just want to have it to play with our friends. So one does exist.
Okay.
Yes. Like a digital burger battle exists. It's not mine. So I could ask, I thought about reaching back out to them being like, hey, like, let's make this a thing, and like, that's still kind of like on the table. I haven't, but it's always a thought. But I mean, now that I know that like that's something that you would be interested in, I'm sure other people might be interested in, like whether it's like a mobile game or something, but this is just like an online thing where them and their friends come in and play it. And I've got to go in and look at it. I think the last time I went and looked at it, because I think they like scanned the cards and like, I think there was like 77 hours of gameplay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think they've been putting it to good use. So that's nice.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
No, I just was thinking like I got real hooked on like Marvel Snap for a while.
Yeah.
And for a long while.
Like those dumb phone games that get you every time.
And it's kind of one of those card games that again is like, it's simple but it has strategy. Mm-hmm. But there's a monetary piece to it where they like every month, it's like the battle pass or whatever. And after so long, I just have to give up on that because there's other things I have to do like this. Anyway, right. But I'm like, but if you like went all in on that, I would buy your battle pass every month. I've just been
nice.
Like you get this new battle card. I don't know, like
new skins. Yeah. No, I think that's something that we could or should look into. I was playing I have a Switch is what I play with, but I have Uno on there, and that kind of like crossed my mind. It's like, I mean, it can be done. And I actually have a buddy who's a game developer, and I mentioned it to him. He's working on something else right now, but I was like, hey, like maybe we could do like Burger Battle, but maybe someday, there's a lot going on in facets. So yeah.
Well, so clearly not an original idea. You have your own credit then. Already exists by somebody else.
No, I love that.
I'm not smart enough.
So, but with creating a game like Burger Battle, I am curious what is in your fridge and what is your like go-to gourmet burger ingredient? Like, do you have anything like weird off the wall that you make sure that's in every burger?
No, our fridge is just like barren. I do the grocery shopping. I work from home. I grocery shop. I do it like almost every day or every other day. So like I go buy for the meal that we're making. So like we never actively have like a lot of stuff in the fridge.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, this is embarrassing to say. So we eat pretty healthy at the house. Like we'll do like a lot of vegetables and like lean meat. So like we buy like super lean ground beef. So it's not even like like top tier stuff. And even on top of that, we don't eat buns and bread a lot. So like even when we make burgers, we're just like on the plate like with fork and knife. So usually when I do burgers, I go out and I'll get burgers there. Like we don't do a lot of like full-blown straight up burgers at the house. But as far as my go-to, pepper jack, anything with jalapenos, always like, you know, fresh jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, fried jalapenos. Those are always like my go-to. I like a good like cowboy burger, like onion rings, barbecue sauce on there. I like
that's right where I'm at too. Yep.
Yeah, you know,
for me.
Sometimes I like, you know, like the fried egg on there is always good. The only thing that I'm not into is mushrooms. I don't. It's in the game, but it just because I had to. I just don't do mushrooms.
I just want everything on the burger. I want it all. I want mushrooms. I want cheese. I want tomato. I want all of it.
Oh, all of it. I am 100% always a full dressed burger, lettuce, tomato, onion, always. People have asked me that before in the game, like why are those the common, like why does every burger have that? And I was like, I like a fully dressed burger. Like, that's what I like. So, you know, every burger is going to have it in the game.
Actually, I really like that logic that's where that came from, is like, that's what you like. And so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's another thing I try and hoard is like tomato or lettuce. Like I try and hoard all the tomato to screw him over so he can't finish the burger.
Yep. No, like that's similar to my strategy. Like I'll always like hang on to like the pickles, and you know, as I'm drawing things, because you got to discard stuff too, I'll always hang on to the stuff if I get bombed, like that I might, so I can have a good start to build again, right. Like rebuild. But that's kind of like where my strategy is. Got to hang on to the stuff.
No, that's fantastic. So we bought clearly all your games, and then Rob here is scrolling through your art prints, and like, I mean, we have bought your Optimus. When we were scrolling through here today, we realized we didn't have your Soundwave tape print. So clearly I need to order that. I don't know if that's a new one or somehow we just missed it. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything else?
The Totoro. Totoro.
Yeah. You did the My Neighbor Totoro one. So I have that. They're framed. They just have not made it on the wall. Where are these people that like will buy the print, will get the frame?
I'm just like, this is too good to live without. And then it's like,
and then it just kind of like sits.
It might lean against the couch for 6 months until we find the perfect spot for it.
You're too busy making sure your Transformers are like nice and neat, so you don't have time for hanging things. You know,
I mean, they'll get hung eventually. You know, like I can still admire them even though it's just leaning against the couch.
But what I love about a lot of your artwork is it really has that like it's hard nostalgia. It's like, oh yeah, like Totoro, like I love this, or the Transformers ones. But you also do a lot of really iconic video games, and like what I was kind of wondering is, do you have a favorite like, you know, retro game? And then you said you're a Switch player, so is there like, what are you playing right now?
So the video game thing is relatively new. I grew up gaming, you know, mostly like Nintendo stuff, and like I had a PlayStation here and there. But once I got into high school, I really like got out of it. Like I had trouble, like, well, me and my buddies would play music a lot. Like I've got an amp back here. Like my focus went to music. So I didn't play games. And then as time went on, got older and not music so much, like I had trouble getting into games, but the Switch kind of like reignited that passion. 2019, I bought a Switch Lite, and like it just, because I travel, and like that was perfect for me, and I really got into the gaming. So like before, my artwork was very like well-rounded, movies, television, I did some games and this, that, and the other. But like since I started getting back into gaming, like I was like, more games. Now I have to like stop myself from like making more game things. I'm like, all right, well, I got to get like a TV show in here, like a movie in here or something. But that's kind of like where that came from. Because I mean, if you look at like my print wall at a show, it's like 50%, if not more, like video game stuff. But the nice thing is, it's like that stuff does really well for me, because everybody loves games. And everybody loves Nintendo. Everybody loves Mario. So it really works out well for me. As far as retro game, Mega Man X is one of my all-time favorite games. Me and my brother, that was a Super Nintendo game. Me and my brother played the crap out of that game. And like we had so many good memories of that game. And like, there's Mega Man X2 and 3 and like so on and so forth. But like that first one, because that was one of those games that it didn't have like a save file. You had to like write down the code of how far you were and then type the code back in. So I remember like playing that game, and we'd had pieces of paper. This is before phones, so you couldn't take a picture. Right. And I got a funny side story for that too. And we would just have paper strewn everywhere of like all these different codes. Side story with that. A couple of years ago, Nintendo came out with the SNES Mini. It was so it was like a preloaded little mini system that had like 30 games on it. And I bought it a weekend that I had some friends in town for a show, and we plugged it in and we were playing Mega Man. And we were just like sitting there playing Mega Man X the whole night. And it came to where we were going to quit. And the thing came up to where it was like, write down the code so you can remember. I was like, guys, somebody get pencil and paper. And I got pencil and paper, and they're like, what are you doing? Just take a picture of it. I'm like, oh, so that's that. But yeah,
some
that's
habits
but
die hard.
I know, right?
Because I still do that too. Is like I'll be doing something in a game. Like there's several games where it's like I'll write something down manually or type it out like on a laptop and be like, I could have just taken a picture of that. I don't know. Like there's just something. Well, the thing is, I take a lot of pictures of just
you do take a lot of
random things, and so then it probably
That's
takes
accurate.
me more time to like find the picture than it does like this
Right.
one Post-it note that's existing in the house somewhere. But yeah,
Right,
it's a hard habit to break.
It really is. I felt silly, but no, Mega Man X would be my like retro. But like what I'm playing now is Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Okay, how do you
I
like
don't know
that?
if you. Yeah, I don't know if you've. Oh, it's awesome. It's
Okay.
hard as hell.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, the first one, is my number one all-time favorite game.
Okay.
Number one. So, and I mean, the second one, Silk Song's been in development since 2019. So everybody's like, everybody's ready for it. But it was a rude awakening for a lot of people because there was so much hype around it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of sucked in some outsiders who weren't familiar with it, and it's just beating the hell out of everybody. When I've been doing shows, I've been like, they'll buy a Hollow Knight print. I'll be like, hey, are you playing Silk Song? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, has it made you cry yet? But no, Silk Song's awesome. I've got like 45 hours into it, and I don't even think I'm close to being done yet.
So do you think is Silk Song more difficult than the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt. It throws you into it a lot quicker. And yeah, to be honest, if you haven't played the first one, like you would not have a good time with the second one.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's way, way harder. I mean, I'm talking like you die from the same boss like 20 or 30 times before you beat it. And you're just like, once you do, you're just like, yeah.
I didn't think that the first Hollow Knight was, I mean, I beat it. Like I didn't think, and I really enjoyed it, and so I've been looking forward to the sequel here.
Yeah.
I got into Death Stranding because the sequel is coming out.
I had to go play the original.
And then I forgot how long the first Death Stranding was, and so which was like 140 hours or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
And I know. And so now I'm into Death Stranding too.
That's his problem, is he always wants to play the original before he goes into the sequel, and he just
and it's been 10 years.
he did the same thing for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
That you spent probably 4 or 5 months just playing Final Fantasy because you had to play through
the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
That's respectful. I get it. You want to
because just the YouTube video isn't enough for me.
It doesn't meet your needs.
Yeah, but no, if you played the first one, I mean, the first one's tough. It's not entirely easy, but this one's brutal. There's a lot of run backs that are the problem. So one boss that a lot of people were struggling with is, you have your save point, and then you have this huge platforming section before you get to the boss. So you have to do that huge platforming section every single time. So that's what a lot of the complaints are about. But I love it. I'm having a blast with it. I have yelled lots of curse words on my TV. But don't let that fool you. I am enjoying it.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things. Actually, the only bad thing I've heard about it is something with the Switch 2 Pro controller that, when you're pressing up and kind of back and forth, it'll move.
I saw something. With that, and I tried that today, and I couldn't figure out what they were talking about. Yeah. I saw the video, and I saw what they were talking about in the video, but I didn't have an issue with that. But yeah, who knows?
So
I probably have a busted controller.
That'll probably be the next game I play once I get through Death Stranding 2 here in probably, I don't know, 3 to 6 months.
Well, when you do play it, just let me know at what point you start to cry. So,
okay. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be as it'll probably be right away. It's the loading screen, intro loading screen.
Don't let Rob's monotone voice or anything like that really fool you.
I cry all the time.
This man has all the emotions. I am the person who doesn't cry. I have no emotions.
I think your guys' relationship and mine and my wife's are similar. I'm the same way. I told my wife, I was like, if we go to a movie and there's an emotional scene in that movie, I will cry. Yep. I'm the same way. But
so I just found out this morning that Ron Friedman.
Oh my God!
Passed away.
We cannot talk about Ron Friedman.
On the 15th,
I'm gonna start crying.
I mean, jackpot. I hope you know, but the original scriptwriter for the '86 Transformers movie, and I was at my desk, I saw the post, and I was like, tears.
Yeah.
I love Ron Friedman. First of all, I love old people. Second, when I got to meet him at TFCon a couple of years ago, he's that typical old man who he had a story to tell. He didn't really care what your question was. He was going to answer it with the information he wanted to talk about.
Yep.
And there's nothing that just hits me that hard as the old person.
That old people just do.
they have something. They don't really care what you want to hear. They have the story they want to tell.
And that's great. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, he was in his 90s, so I mean, he lived.
Yeah, he lived a good long life.
It's just he's just kind of. So from my perspective, he's just kind of one of those iconic guys because he, that's where the Transformers script came from, right? It was his.
Yeah.
So right. I don't know, but I got a signed art print from him, and
that's cool.
And we got the book.
We got his book. He signed it.
Was it so I killed Optimus Prime or something like that?
Yeah.
And so,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man, that was a big mistake, I guess. My brother, he cried when that happened when he was a kid. And I remember the effects that it had on the G.I. Joe movie, where they're like, "Don't kill Duke," and they're like, "It's okay, he's in a coma," and then he never shows back up again.
Oh no!
Yeah,
what Optimus Prime he made he came back around, so
Yeah.
Once you learn the error of your ways and you stop selling toys because everybody just wanted a semi truck that was red. And
I mean, what is more American than a semi truck, though? Let's be honest here.
Right. Well,
that is core America.
Once Rodimus Prime screwed everything up, they had
you know, and like Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime, like he's a good dude, but
I love Hot Rod. Hot Rod's one of my favorites, but it kind of was his fault.
Yeah.
So we talked about your games. We talked about your art. Another one I wanted to talk about was you actually have your own toy line.
Well,
I do.
And I thought that was I want to make sure we hit on that here from a time frame perspective. And so I want to just, could you tell us a little bit about this? What was the inspiration? How did this happen?
Yeah, let me tell you another tale. It's so funny, between the toys and Rodimus was done dirty. He was. But no, between the toys and the games, it's something that just kind of fell into my lap. It was never anything that I anticipated or planned. I always had a 2D brain, flat artwork. That's what I did. But in 2014, I had this art print series called Pop Culture Popsicles. You can Google that and find some of the old pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I did 40 or 50 of them. And basically what you're seeing here on the packaging, it was basically just an art print of one of those. I did an Optimus Prime one. I did Walter White, Breaking Bad, Bender, all these different pop culture characters. I did that. I did 40 or 50 of them. And then I was kind of over it. I was like, that's good. Moving on. And then years and years later, this was 2019, someone came to me and was like, hey, let's, I have somebody that's an investor that's interested in this. Let's make a toy line out of this. So I'm like, yeah, okay. If somebody asks you if you want to do a toy line, obviously you say yes.
Right.
Obviously, yep.
Yeah. So in 2019, it was a year of talking about it. And it kind of wasn't really into turning into anything. It was kind of to the point where I had a couple mock-ups of the monsters. I had a Dracula and a Frankenstein mock-up, and they looked exactly like that. Just different colors. But it wasn't really going anywhere. And it kind of came to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing this. But COVID happened and kind of stopped anything. And then early 2021, they came back and hey, we want to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. So our first series that we did was officially licensed Back to the Future. And we debuted those in the fall of 2021. And then the next series we did was this down in the corner, the Ron English with the little smiley face. He's a street artist. He's pretty popular. People call him the godfather of street art. And we did a collaboration with him. And then this little Yeti, that's a collaboration with another company called Abominable Toys, which they have their own vinyl toy. And we took that character and made him into a popsicle. And then we did the Care Bears and Mad Balls. And it was so cool, getting to do all these licenses and stuff. And then we've got more in the works. I guess, spoiler alert, we're doing our next series is Godzilla.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's not even really been announced yet, so exclusive.
Everybody keep your mouth shut.
But no, that should be coming. I think we're debuting that. We're trying to get that finished and wrapped up by New York Comic Con next month. So hopefully we'll be making some announcements soon. But and then we got a couple more lines after that. But it's really taken off. People are really into it. It's kind of wild to see your stuff in Hot Topic and FYE, because my name's on the front of the package. It's kind of crazy, but it's fun. It's pretty rewarding. I don't think it's as rewarding as the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why. The game to me is just a little more involved, but yeah, toys and games. I never would have thought that I would have wound up doing that stuff.
So I think we want to get to your new thing here, but I want to bring up something to see how controversial this is. And what your opinion is. How do you feel about this?
I mean, I have a story behind it. If you want to know the story behind it,
Yeah.
If you want to share it, it's up to you.
it is frustrating, and it's unfortunate. So I made pop culture popsicles in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
They made these in 2016.
Yep.
Oh.
What they made, these were they weren't blind box, they were in their packaging, they were in boxes with a window, so you could you'd see which one you'd get and you'd buy them. And they just based these, they had the 4 turtles, because if you can see the distinct style difference between the 4 turtles and then the Splinter,
right,
and they look different.
Yep.
So they just did the 4 turtles and they made them look exactly like the what the popsicles look like that you'd get from the truck. So they did those in 2016. I don't think they did very well for them because they were just gone. They just had the one run of the 4 turtles. And then in 2021 or in 2019, we had our idea, and ours are radically different. Like, I wanted ours to look like you wanted them to look like, not like what you would buy and with the funky eyes and stuff.
Right.
And I wanted ours to look a little more cutesy. So like the popsicle sticks shorter, they're a little more thicker, and just so in 2021, we released our Back to the Future line. And then we had our packaging. Like, I wanted them to be like popsicles. So like the rip packaging, and then like the mystery, because I feel like to have so many different characters, you have to do the mystery. Like, you can't release every single one because there's going to be like 2 that people don't want. That's just the way it is. So I don't know whether it was 2021 or 2022, which series it would have been. These people, Culture Fly, had to have been at DesignerCon where we debuted them. And I'm not going to say they stole our idea because that had already existed, but they did definitely steal our format with the mystery, the popsicle bags. And it's really frustrating because, it was bound to happen. It's a good idea. So like, when there's good ideas out there, look at like Squishmallows. How many different versions are those out there?
Yeah.
But, and who we were working with at the time, I won't get too deep into this, was just really dragging their feet. So like across 3 years, things were moving so slowly that this was allowed to happen. And like, they were allowed to fill the market because now they have Shrek, they have Jurassic Park, they have Transformers, they have so many different lines. And I would be lying if they're the reason why we haven't been able to get some other specific licenses, because they had those. And Cloudco, the company that owns Care Bears, that was one of the first things they asked. They're like, hey, we see these Ninja Turtle things out there, because at that point they didn't have any other ones. And they said, tell us about these. And I was like, honestly, like, they kind of stole our thing. Like, those existed in a different format. And then like, once we came out with ours, they took that, and it's confused a lot of customers. It's confused some friends of mine. There are people like, hey, what the hell are this? But I will tell you this. Ours look better, and ours are better quality. I have bought one of theirs, and they're very cheap. And I've seen a ton of them on shelves at discount because people aren't buying them. Hot Topic and FYA have sold out of all the things that we've sent them. But yeah, it's just a bummer, but it is what it is. I've kind of like gotten over it. We're in a good place with it now with what we're doing next. But yeah, everybody says that like ours look better. And I know they're just bolstering me probably.
I'll be honest. Like, so I don't actually own any of these. I don't know why not.
We bought all your other things for some
you have all the other ones. You have the Transformers ones, I bet you.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I wish I did. Like, so because I remember seeing these when you first did the first run of them, right? And then I saw the turtles, and I was like, huh, those look different. And then I think we ran into at the Comic-Con. And I was like, oh, hey, here are these, no turtles. And so then that's when I looked it up, and I was like, wait a minute, this seems like a little suspicious here. Yeah. And that's kind of why, it's always been on the back of my mind. And, I want to ask about it sometime. But
and some kind of gotcha moment.
Hands down, I will. So I'm the type of person that goes all in on things I like, but
100%.
things I don't like, I'm very vocal about.
Also, it's kind of
Uh,
like if somebody ripped off Topless Toy Talk first, you wouldn't be able to do it better. But second,
because
if you tried to rip it off, we would destroy you.
Yeah.
Destroy you. We would be in your chat blowing it up the whole
You
time.
know,
And
you
so,
know,
so I guess what I would say is like yours are definitely
Yeah.
better. Like I've seen them both, and hands down, like yours look better.
Yeah.
They feel better. I mean,
to me, yeah, I think ours. I'm a good artist. Like I'll say that I'm a good artist. I'm an even better designer,
yeah.
and like just like my packaging is just better.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't want to poop on them too much. Like I am a genuine believer of there is enough pie for everybody. I think there's enough room on the shelves for both of those. It's been disappointing because you know to be in talks with Hasbro. be in talks with Hasbro and then not get to do it because they did theirs first.
Right.
But what irritates me the most, almost more so than the fact that they did steal our format, was they're so inconsistent. Whoever's watching, like everybody watching this, go to Google, type in Culturefly Melts, MELTZ. And look at all of their lines. They're so inconsistent between the lines. The Transformers ones look awful to me. And that's heartbreaking.
That's probably why we haven't bought
yeah,
them.
like, I mean, if I came across them like at a discount, I probably would buy them just because they're Transformers. But I can guarantee you I'd be disappointed.
Oh, I don't blame you. Clearly, based off the back of your wall, you have a problem. So I would expect you to buy them regardless. But no, like seriously, like it was heartbreaking to see something because I would put Transformers in one of my like top 5 favorite things of all time.
Yeah,
and it's heartbreaking to see them do those with hardly any care to them. Because if you look at their SpongeBob series, those look really good. They're adorable. Like if I was a big SpongeBob fan, I would buy those. But like their Jurassic Park ones look really bad. Then their Scooby-Doo ones look really good. So it's like, guys, what are you doing? Where's the consistency? Because why would you want to display all of these together when they don't look cohesive? Which is what I'm trying to do with mine, is like make them cohesive, you know?
So do you have all of these on display yourself? Like do you have
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I
love
love
that so much.
Yeah.
We had a guest who like prints his own toy photography on his own
Oh my
t-shirts
God.
and wears it, and I'm like,
hell yeah,
man, JMJ Toys, I don't know if you're on
Yeah.
here, but like JMJ Toys, like I love that you take your own pictures and you put them on your own like t-shirts that you wear.
I mean, we're going to TFCon in Chicago in October next month, and before we go, I'm definitely going to print something on one of my pictures on a t-shirt,
On a t-shirt,
and wear
yes.
it. Like, I'm like, that is just so genius.
No shame.
I never
It's
thought
awesome.
about it.
Love it. Hey, if you're proud of what you do, go for it.
I mean, I'm often not proud of what I do, but I'll still put it out there anyway.
Nice. No, the room that I'm in now is like, I have 2 rooms to my office. This is like where my computer is, and this is where I do my work. My other room is where I ship orders and process orders, and then like lining the wall, I have each series separated on like a floating shelf.
Oh, that's so cool. So I think maybe
Yeah.
just to make sure we keep our time here good.
Yeah.
But so your big thing that you just did is you started your Kickstarter, which we talked about just briefly. And so I just real quick,
somebody made a comment about Tony Tiger.
Yeah, that Tony the
and
Tiger.
the Tony Tiger is so good. Yeah.
Yeah. So quick story with these real quick, sidebar. So these are based off Ron English's art pieces, and the Tony the Tiger is they're called serial killers.
Oh,
so they're all serial mascots, like very obese, like basic. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, I was like, I hope you guys are happy. I'm missing the Alien Earth finale for this. Anyways, but yeah, so serial killers, like obese mascots. Yeah, just have it right here. But yeah.
If anyone would understand this audience would get it. But okay, so we talked about Burger Battle. So we've got like your 2 like card games, but what just went live here on Kickstarter is the Burger Battle Shakeup. So I have questions first.
Yes, lay it on me. I'm excited to talk about it.
So I'm super excited about this. one, because I need an at-home version. Two,
Yeah.
we go to a lot of like concerts and other things that require queuing. So I'm like, this seems like the perfect thing that I could play in line when I'm waiting for 5 hours before something starts, because we're that sort of crazy.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to figure out is, how many of these do I need to buy?
So real quick, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I want to try it
Okay.
and see.
Oh.
I animated all this, by the way.
That's beautiful.
So good. Oh. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay. That's so good.
I'm so
Thank
excited.
you.
You have no idea.
No, it's we are too. It's
You
I got one. I got a copy of it here. So like it comes with this like nice sleeve around it. See, so that's the outside. But like here's the game. But like we wanted to make something that could.
Oh, we lost you. Hold on.
Oh.
Rob killed it. Okay, you're back.
I was
You're
trying
back.
Hey, welcome back.
Trying to make you primary if you're showing that.
Yeah, no, I wanted to make something that was like quicker, easier, and accessibility was like the main thing. You know, we have like younger people that are like really into it. You know, we have some special needs people who can like really get into it, because like Burger Battle, the card game, is so easy. But you know, there's a lot of reading. Like there is a lot of like figuring out. Like this is like the opposite. Like it's so easy to learn, and like the games are like really quick, like 5 to 20 minutes. You can like, me and my wife, we just went on vacation. We were on a cruise, and we would play the prototype every day, and we'd play like best 3 out of 5, you know, because the games are quick. So like that's just the best way that we do it. But no, like exactly, like take this. Like when you go out to dinner, like you can play it like a game or two before your food comes. Play it in line, like play it at the airport. That's kind of like,
It's like Cracker Barrel.
Actually,
remember how Cracker Barrel
yeah.
had like that little, what was that game? I don't even know what it was, but the little
pegs, the peg
But
things.
this
Yeah.
is like the new version of that.
Yeah.
I never thought about taking a game to a restaurant to play at a table all the way from my dinner. But I'm like, that might be the new thing.
That could be
like
the
just because like I think it would be so fun.
It's
It'd
so
be
much
so
better
funny.
than like scrolling on your phone. You know,
for sure.
But like
Well,
the way
I mean,
you're just like, what are you doing? But like I'm playing Burger Battle, go get my food.
Go get my food. But like, yeah, like it all fits in this. It's like really small. I mean, it's got like the dice and then like all the tokens and stuff and the rules. But like, here's all the tokens. But no, we're super excited about it. It's this was an interesting way that how this kind of came to be. We were on vacation with my family and my brother and his wife and etc. last October, so about a year ago now, and we were playing a lot of Yahtzee, and we were having a really good time. I hadn't played Yahtzee in years, and I was like, man, this is a lot of fun. Like we need to buy our own Yahtzee, and we did. And then I was like, man, I wonder if we could make like a version of Burger Battle with this. And then like, you know, the gears started turning. Mm-hmm. And like it has some elements of Yahtzee, but it is totally different. Like you're collecting like tokens and stuff, and like the dice combinations are different. But like I remember sitting there being like, all right, so what would we do? And then I was like, there's 6 sides to a dice. And then I was like, bun, meat, lettuce, tomato, onion. And then I was like, cheese. And I was like, it's perfect. It makes so much sense.
All those core components.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, okay, so how do we do that? And then originally it was like, okay, like you know, we'll have like a Yahtzee sheet, and you're just kind of like making marks on like how to collect ingredients. And I was like, that's not fun. Like, that's kind of boring, you know, and it's too much like Yahtzee. So that's kind of like where the tokens came in. And I was like, that's, you know, a lot more fun.
Mhm.
And then it kind of like kept evolving and stuff. And then originally it was going to be in a box. And then I was like, wait, all these cool Yahtzee games have like cool tubes.
Mhm.
And then I was like, we wanted a like a 3D printed plastic burger.
Oh,
like
Oh.
Yeah, and then we got a quote for that, and that was,
You're
and then that
like,
was just too expensive. And then also too, I was like, man, shaking that up would just be annoying as hell. And then I had another friend who suggested like, hey, there's this other game that like does its stuff in a tube, and I was like this is like a cardboard tube, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's perfect. And so we got a quote for that, and like, I mean, it's like the size of a can almost, but like, you know, everything fits in here real nice. And I mean, it's really quiet to like shake the dice up in here. I mean, you still hear it, but it's
Yeah.
it's a lot more tolerable than like a plastic thing. But I think it was around February when we were like really like cranking out the ideas and figuring it out. And then we had a prototype, and then there honestly, like, this game was like so tight. We really didn't have any play testing at all. Like, it's like very tight, and like it's such an easy game to play. And what I like a lot about it is like a lot of young kids and stuff really get into it. We played with Shelly's I think 3, 5, and 7 or 8-year-old cousins, and they love the hell out of it.
Nice.
That sounds bad, but like I had to like lie to them so we would stop playing it. They were like, because we went camping with her family, and they're like, hey, like let's play the burger game again. Let's play the burger game. And I was like, guys, it's too hot outside to play the burger game, you know. But they were like super into it, and yeah, we're so excited about it. It's like so fun to have taken a concept that like we've already like figured out with like Burger Battle, and then like make it into like another format that like it's just like a totally it's the same concept but like totally different experience and game, you know.
No, it's awesome. Yeah, because I remember when we met up with you at the Des Moines Con, you were telling us about like, oh yeah, I've got these like nephews that they're like just playing the heck out of this, and you know, no, that's super cool. That's super cool. So so our shout out to you and your Kickstarter is, I don't even know if that's a question as much as like, I just need to figure out how many of these I'm going to buy.
Yeah. I just want to call out real quick that
this launched today, and you're
like that's wild.
I know.
So awesome.
We're excited.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, everybody go check it out. Like it's there's like the videos on there, like there's full and like breakdown of how to play it. We got some really cool exclusives. Like if you scroll down, like there's a Happy Meal deluxe option that comes with a whole bunch of extra stuff, like an expansion pack and all that stuff. And it was a lot of fun as a designer to get to design it all. But
what I also really liked about it too is it's super affordable. Like,
yeah, that too.
I'm not paying I mean, you do have like your deluxe version that's $100.
Oh, I'm all in on the deluxe version. Don't even pretend like we're not buying it.
This deluxe version I'm definitely buying too. But like, it's only $30. Like, that's not bad. You know, that's not.
Yeah.
I'm like, this container. Wait, is this metal? It says metal. Right?
No. It's okay. So here's what I've been testing with. It's gonna be like straight like Happy Meal box. Like it's gonna be like exactly what you get at McDonald's. I actually found the printer who does the Happy Meal boxes.
Oh my god!
And like, you know, like we got it like all broken apart and stuff. Yeah. So
wild.
Yeah, no, we're excited. You know, it's. If it were metal, that would be cool, but we can't afford that.
I don't know. I thought I saw something that said metal. Maybe I don't know what I was reading. Yeah. I was probably drunk at the time. Let's be honest.
but no, like the deluxe edition, like that's kind of like the one that we're pushing. It comes with the expansion and a bunch of extra stuff, and then we got a super deluxe edition, like which is the deluxe edition plus Burger Battle 1 and 2. Like if you missed out on those, but no, like we're super stoked about it. Like we're even blown away that we're like over 50%. Just it's not even been 24 hours yet. So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, if you don't own Burger Battle 1 and 2, just go all in.
Yeah.
Also,
just go
we're
for
not
it.
getting paid to say that.
No,
we
we're
just,
not.
like really
Like we're just
effing
really
love
in
this
it.
game.
We're just really like Burger Battle.
Yeah. No, it was.
There's no.
It's
We
so
get
much.
nothing out of this. I like what I
We are
like.
just super fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it was funny because when I'll just say met you guys this last Des Moines because you bought the game before, but like I
Yeah.
felt like we really connected this last time,
Yeah.
and because I did those custom cards for you and stuff,
Yes.
and I was telling Shelly about it. I was like, yeah, I met some super fans, and like, but hey, you're not unique in that either. There are other super fans, and
I'm sure there's people that are way more wild than we are.
Yeah. 100%.
it blows my mind, like really, to like be at a show and people to come up just be like, hey, we just want to let you know that like Burger Battle is like our favorite game.
Yeah.
And like I've had people like come up and be like, I just want to shake your hand. I have people come be like, can I get my picture with you? Like that's wild. Like
Yeah.
like what?
Oh.
So it's really, really cool that people are that enthused about it. But yeah, everybody watching, like go check it out. No obligation. Just
I know you all have an obligation.
Yeah,
Anybody
go buy this.
No, anybody
back
that's
this
here,
game.
but go buy the Super Deluxe because I know you don't own Burger Battle 1 or 2 because we would have talked about it by now.
But yeah, this one's really, really special. Like I think, I am a person who likes good design, whether it's mine or just other people's. And like again, I hate to toot my own horn, but like I think like the packaging, like it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like super stoked.
Like, the Happy Meal thing is fantastic. So I do have a question. The cards.
Yeah.
What are the cards? Can you explain
So yeah, I'll explain those. So the cards are the expansion pack.
But it's an expansion pack for the Shake Up game. It's not an expansion pack for the card game.
Yes, everything other than like the Super Deluxe. Like this is all Burger Battle Shake Up. So what it is, it's 18 different cards, and they're called Burger Boon cards.
Okay.
I can open them, but like what you're gonna do is like shuffle these up, and like each one has like a different ability. So
Okay.
each player gets one card per game, and like you can use that card at any time. So like for example, this one's called Shield Snatcher. So if I play this, steal the burger force field from any player. So if there's another player that has a burger force field, you take that.
I like that already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like here's another one. Like it says, top it off. Got 2 matching ingredient dice. Count this as your third to complete that ingredient or collect that ingredient. So like the point of the game is like you roll combinations. So you have to get 3 matching ingredient dice to collect the ingredient token. So like on your turn, you have the opportunity to get 2 ingredients because there's 6 dice. But like if you roll 2, like that could just top it off. Like for example, like there's some cards that like benefit you, and there's cards that screw it up for other players. So like if you're doing really well, like you've almost sealed the deal and got all 6 of your ingredients, like this one's called Dice Remover. So if you play this, it says remove 1 ingredient dice from the game. So then you're only playing with 5. So that kind of like screws it up for somebody else who's trying to like, get more ingredients. So that's just kind of like, there's 18 different ones. Like the Burger Apocalypse is in here.
Yeah,
So we threw that back in. But no, the expansion is really fun. That was kind of like a late addition to the game, because we wanted to have something special in the deluxe edition to make it more worth it. Because I was like, it has to have something to benefit the game. I mean, you can throw as many stickers and postcards and cards in there as you want. Like it's got to have something to like benefit the game, and that's kind of like where this came from.
So, just because I think this was your question, do the cards fit in the tube as well?
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
That answers my question. Because if I'm going to have a go-to game that like we're going to take while standing in line, I want the cards to fit in there.
Yeah, it all fits. And to be honest, that was kind of a happy accident. When we came up with the cards, I was like, I don't care if they fit. I just want the cards. But then like once we got this is the pre-production copy, and once we got it, I was like, oh, good, they all fit. That was my plan all along.
Sometimes things just work out.
Every once in a while, the stars align.
Well, I mean, what honestly sold me on the deluxe edition was this little guy right here.
Yeah.
Because you drew, like, I would remove these, but they're all magneted down, and so I went through a lot of magnetic work to get this up here. Like 40 minutes. It was fun.
But it's very similar to
like
what you drew
like
in
within
this box.
within the box. We find those like like it's the same kind of like, mold your style, obviously, but it's like the best. Like, if somebody was gonna draw a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
this is all I could hope for.
Yes. A cheeseburger that I would eat, even though it's real cute.
Yeah. Like,
I'm a pro at drawing that guy now, so and everybody like is excited because like when people like get us like, hey, sign my box, like I'll draw the burger for them, and they're like, oh, you didn't have to do that, so that's always fun.
That's not a weird statement to say to anybody.
I'm so excited for this to really take off and get to draw hundreds of them.
Yes.
I can already feel like my hand cramping, but
is it like on the inside of like the lid, like the circular lid, like where you
no. So that's a separate postcard. So like you get that like separate, and then the other.
Yeah. Oh wait. So those aren't like printed; those are individual. Like you were drawing, like.
Yes, I will be drawing. You will be getting a signed burger sketch postcard, and the other side of the postcard is the Burger Battle Shake Up logo. So it's gonna be like a nice little postcard. Yeah, I'm not printing that. I mean, I could.
I thought maybe like it'd be printed and you just sign it.
No, I like that.
I don't know.
I'm every single person that buys the deluxe edition of the game is getting a custom. And they'll probably all be different. Perfect. One might have an eye patch. Some might have glasses or a beard. It could be anything.
Okay, so
now I'm like, how many of these?
No, I'm just like, how can I torture Andrew by buying
too many?
Too many.
Oh my gosh! Hey, if you guys want to become investors, go for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just feeling like so I know we're gonna launch a different like thing here, but I'm just like, man, we should buy another one of these and do a giveaway with these.
Oh, we could.
Yeah. Okay. So I just decided we're going to buy like 3, maybe 4 versions. So
we could.
So I think maybe Andrew, what we would love to do is just
wait, hold on. Yeah, I want to finish going through this in case there's any questions. Does anybody have questions about Burger Battle Shake Up?
Remember how we were like, hey, we're going to try and keep this under an hour and a half, and we're like 15 minutes.
No, I said 2 hours. 45 minutes to go.
We're having fun. Hey, we don't need to watch the Alien Earth finale, right?
Nobody cares about Alien Earth.
This is why I'm so unsuccessful about keeping you on track here.
Okay. Oh, we don't care about that. That's shipping. Nobody look at that.
Yeah, nobody cares about shipping.
Okay, well, the nice thing about the deluxe edition is it's free shipping.
Yay.
Yeah, if you're in the U.S.
and you're using sustainable materials. Good job.
Yeah, we're only offering the deluxe editions to the U.S. It's like, look at those are the international shipping cost, and it's just outrageous. And like, I don't think that we could get the deluxe edition to people for for an appropriate price, or even if it'll arrive safe, because like there's stuff in the box that so that's kind of a bummer. But it was important that we did offer internationally, because that's one thing that we caught flack for Burger Battle 2 is we offered Burger Battle 1 internationally, 2 not, and then this one the base game, because there are a lot of international fans, and I want to be able to at least get them the game. But it's just I hate being like, hey, spend double the cost of the game to get it shipped.
I mean, we shipped some free, so we did a giveaway on another platform for the fun of it, because I was sorting through some stuff and I was like, if anybody wants any of this, just tell me.
And so we sent a whole, like, it was actually multiple Transformers to Australia.
And it cost like $8. Well, the Transformers themselves did not add up to the value of what shipping cost.
And then it got stuck in there.
Shipping was like $80 to ship like 5 things.
And then it got stuck in there like
customs
for I actually don't know if he still got it yet.
No, he did.
That's the thing. Like, A, it's expensive. Yeah. B, I can't guarantee it's going to get to you.
Right.
Yeah. Because customs will lose it. I've had things held at customs for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then people are like, oh, so international shipping, because I sell prints online, it's always a nightmare, and I don't offer it otherwise. So what is the best side with burgers?
I mean, definitely.
I was going to say, see my other questions. Yeah.
It's a game.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw it out here. Yeah. Like, I'm a pizza fanatic. I might just steal Burger Battle and put pizzas on.
Even though you are allergic to all the pizza ingredients.
I have severe
soy
allergies.
burgers, no go. Sorry.
You can't eat pizzas?
No, I can. I eat
Okay.
them.
No, he's allergic to lettuce, tomatoes.
Oh my God.
What's
Do you even burger, bro?
No,
Exactly.
I do. Iceberg
Exactly.
lettuce, yeah, tomatoes, sesame seeds.
Yeah.
What's the thing that's in barley? I'm allergic to barley, which is in basically all flour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have some
anything that's on a burger or a pizza.
You told me
I'm
I
allergic
can't
to.
say this on a live stream, but you have inferior genetics.
I do.
I just have to say that.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like it.
It's not good. It's
Sound wave in superior. Anyways, best side of burgers, French fries is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I go chips.
Chips.
Nope, French fries.
Chips.
Where's that?
French fries, and then pizza game. People ask me, and I mean, honestly, like you could translate this to a lot of different things.
Tacos. Taco game.
Tacos, hot dogs. My buddy's always teasing me. He's like, man, I can't wait to release Hot Dog Havoc. And I'm like, shut up. But anytime somebody asks me, like, hey, like, what about pizza? My response is, but burgers. But burgers. Yeah. So that's kind of like where that is. I mean, we're just going to stick with the burgers for now.
All I'm saying is you could take Burger Battle and just swap out burger for pizza.
You could.
And keep almost all the same ingredients.
Almost.
And then just ship it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Just make, hey, we could do like do you remember the old Star Trek Spock helmets where they just put Star Trek sticker on there?
Yeah.
So
just do that. Just put
actually, you don't even have to like change anything. You just put a sticker. Just get stickers, like slap stickers all over.
Yeah, right.
And then I'm all in.
As far as soy burgers, I'm fine with soy burgers. I like vegan burgers. I like my best friend is one of my best friends is vegan, so I eat a lot of vegan food. So yeah, there's room for all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I grew up on a cattle farm. I'm not having it.
Not having it.
No,
I mean,
no bueno. Like
I mean,
bueno.
Like soy burgers.
No. Oh, soy. Okay,
absolutely not.
So, okay.
No.
I thought you were being like burgers aren't.
I mean, if there's an option, obviously,
right.
I'm like, to me, like the soy burger, it's like what I had in school growing up, and like I always liked those.
No.
I didn't get soy burgers in school.
They definitely would not have given soy burgers. We had fish on Fridays, and that was the extent of the diversity
out on me.
of taste palettes.
Yeah.
So Andrew, how can people find and follow you? Like where are you? What socials? How do they know what you're doing?
I tell you, he's not on the TT.
He's not on the.
Well, he is, but he's not.
Oh, what's that? TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an account. My wife is just wants me to do TikTok so bad. It's
a slippery slope.
I can't do it. I just can't mentally do it. Do you guys have a TikTok?
Yeah, we do. Basically
where we're least active.
Yeah, so basically the short little videos we create, though I post to Instagram, we also just post to TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok and
like,
YouTube.
The camera loves you guys. You guys are so good.
I don't know about that.
And it's like you guys do such a good job. For real. I feel like an idiot when I do anything.
I mean, no.
No, you're fantastic.
For the first half hour of this, I'm always just like sweating because I'm like, oh my god, we're on the internet and I don't have a shirt on. Like I don't even take my shirt off in front of my wife. Like,
oh man, no, I am, and I have a side story with this too. So I am a perfectionist, and so like I would have a hard time putting something up because like a lot of it, like you guys have a. Like your guys' stuff looks really good. I'm being genuinely honest, but like a lot of the TikTok stuff is very like rough and tumble, and I couldn't do that. Like I don't have the time to do something like, for example, the Burger Battle Shakeup video. It was never supposed to be an animation. We were supposed to film it, and like I had filmed stuff, and I'm like, this sucks. Like I don't like it. Like so we just scrapped it and I completely animated it. But yeah, but no, I don't have a TikTok. I'm mostly active on Instagram. It's Andrew Heath Design. And then you can find my work at andrew-heath.com. And then as far as Burger Battle, you can do burgerbattlegame.com, or Burger Battle Game is the Instagram also.
Fantastic.
And I guess that's everything where you can find me.
That's all the things. No, that's awesome.
Nobody Facebooks anymore, so just do Instagram. Yeah,
I mean, only if you collect Social Security. Then
exactly.
Oh
my gosh,
it's
yes.
a rule.
No. Exactly.
No,
it's like when you start getting your check, if you're not already signed up for Facebook, you get like an honorary like Facebook account. It's part of that.
I definitely get the perfectionist thing. So we've tried a few. Actually, if I ever do anything that's like just more kind of random, like the viral type of thing, right? That's where I'll only post it on TikTok most of the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah. But you don't.
Sorry, James. Sorry, James.
Yeah, we love you, James.
But like, so yeah, actually TikTok is what I use usually to like pilot something.
It's like our Petri dish. It's
this
where
whole
we
thing,
try it first, and then if it totally bombs, then fine.
Yeah, because like TikTok is usually the one that seems to get. I probably shouldn't say this word so much because YouTube is going to be like,
I know. Say the clock. Say the clock.
But like that's usually the one that seems to get like the most views on things for some reason. Like, but like, yeah, that's where we piloted this actually, was because I was like, well, if any place is going to ban it, it's going to be
TikTok.
there.
Yeah. If any place is going to say this is inappropriate.
So I'm not trying to convince you to like do anything there, but if you're trying to like pilot anything to be like, will this do anything? Like I feel like you might get honest feedback there versus other places. So just throwing it out.
Social media is just so difficult right now. I have almost 10,000 followers, and hardly any of them see anything that I post, and it's a shame. And like I've done ads before, and like those don't really work, and it's just it's just hope for the best, post stuff. Like I am very I like my Instagram to look a certain way. I like my Instagram to look a certain way. It's like very curated. So like I have things, and like I've worked really hard on posts before, and then just get nothing out of it. And it's like, cool, awesome. Like no interaction or anything. So
I was that way with my Instagram. I was like, this is my photography account. This is what I'm going to post the pictures on. And then it just quickly spiraled out of control. Now I'm just like chaos, whatever.
Yeah. There we are. Well, I think what helps is it's two people. So when he posts something and it's interactive, it's just like both of us going like stupid stuff.
Like that, I guess maybe that I can say is probably the thing that generates the most influx in views is like when I post something, and then if there are comments, like we both get in on it and like just kind of start. I don't even think it matters. Like if we just interacted with each other on the post, I swear, like it would just like shoot it up in the algorithm.
Yeah, it's
weird. It's
weird. The moral of the story is your wife needs to get more involved.
Yeah, just tell your wife that she needs to go show you and like just comment on all your stuff.
Okay, I'll tell her that. No, she wants me to get on the TikTok. It's I just told her and not even that. It's a lot of it's just like the I don't have the mental bandwidth for it either. Like I've got a toy line, I got games, I got prints, I travel to shows, I'm a stay-at-home husband and mow the yard and go to groceries. It's like you want me to do TikTok dances?
I mean, we outsourced our yard mowing because
actually, his best friend's kid like graduated high school and he started like a lawn care business. So we hired him, so that helped.
So that's 2 hours a week. I don't have.
So we have that, and then we do grocery delivery because that's the other one, and so that makes us happen. Otherwise, we would definitely be in the same boat.
I will tell you, a year and a half ago, we decided to have cleaners come every 2 weeks.
Yep,
we do the same.
One of the best things we've ever done. It was like, oh my gosh, like it's so good. Haven't done that with the yard yet. And she wants to do the grocery thing. Like I think she wants to do like the Kroger pickup thing.
Yeah.
It's messed up every time. So I'm just like, I'll just go do it. I'll go do it. This isn't the right cheese.
So the only reason it works for us is because every Saturday we go to the farmer's market, so I can get my fresh local produce on Saturday mornings, and then grocery is just. I know everybody's like, Sarah, farmer's market. No, I really am a firm believer in like buy local. So
wouldn't be a live stream of Sarah.
I know if I didn't mention the farmer's market, it would be a live stream.
We get the poisonous stuff at the store, so
But I mean, like I think I think that's part of the key. I don't want to say being successful, but like
We're not.
it-
Like,
yeah.
what are you
But it's
talking
like
about?
no, I just mean like I think it's recognizing like what you can what is a time sink for you. This is pro tip for anybody here. What you can outsource.
Yeah.
Like
if
that-
you're working like 40 to 60 hours a week
Yeah.
doing like a normal job and then
Yeah.
trying to do this on top of it, like how
It's
you
just
do.
like I'm just like if we had to go to the grocery store, mow
There'd
our
be no
yard,
chance.
and like clean
Because this
all of
one
our
is a real
house,
psycho. He has to spend like you cannot mow the lawn in less than 2 hours.
I
You
might
cannot.
have
Not
a
possible.
little bit of OCDs.
I love you very much. There's the thing that's within your scope, and then there is like the things that you just go a little hard on.
I mean, I could spend 2 hours doing this, or I can mow the yard. Take your pick.
Speaking
Pick,
of,
you get one.
Yeah.
yeah, you can have 2 of the 3. You can't have 3.
Yeah.
So I really want to get to though a couple of these other items here. So if we want
you want to talk about stuff?
yeah. So I don't necessarily want to talk about that right off the bat, but I did want to go over to your slides.
You want to go through my nonsense?
Let's go to your slides because you
Okay.
actually you have some good stuff here.
Okay.
That I'm excited to talk about to a certain extent.
So this is a thing that I started, and it's probably stupid. And,
I love it. I love anything that involves a PowerPoint.
But I've got 3 different sections here. The first one is things I purchased or pre-ordered this week that I totally didn't need. First up, Soundwave.
It looks so good though.
I mean, you always need a sound wave. You never can have enough of those.
And I didn't buy one. I pre-ordered. I didn't pre-order one. I pre-ordered 2.
Yeah,
Because one's gonna go up on the shelf.
and you need an emergency,
And just in case I break that one, which I know I won't because I've never broken a Transformer.
just in case.
It's like the Saturday Night Live Star Wars. It's like I bought 3, 1 to open, 1 to keep in the package, and 1 for just in case.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I try to limit myself to 2, like with the studio. So anytime that there's like a Megatron and an Optimus of the same line, I'll definitely buy them. With the Studio Series 86, I bought 2 of each.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, they're up on the shelf, but it's Optimus and Megatron. They're kind of my jam.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
let's
That's
see.
cool.
So DLX 30, they're doing a Spider-Man from the second video game,
Oh.
and I think he just
Did you played this video game, right?
yes, I did.
Okay.
We have the giant statue over there.
Oh yeah, we do
Yeah.
have the giant statue over there.
And I
That's
think it
kinda
looks
nice.
great. Like I'm a little disappointed in the Marvel Legends figure that they did. He didn't have the little back, whatever spider leg
that?
things. Spider legs. This is
What was that noise you made? Okay, just
I don't know,
making
spider
sure.
noise. Anyway,
That's a spider.
so this got pre-ordered this week. It comes with a lot of fun stuff. Actually, I've never bought one.
But
of
is it a statue?
No, it's a figure.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 1/12 scale figure.
Okay.
I've never bought a 30 1/12 scale figure, so I'm kind of curious to see how it comes out. We'll see.
Oh, because what is
It looks
all this
looks
stuff?
great.
This stuff is one.
What is what?
What is all this?
I mean, this is
Well, what normally is 112?
so the stuff in my office I take
Yeah.
pictures with is 1/12.
Oh, okay.
This is I don't know what you
So
consider
why did
this.
you say you haven't bought one of these?
Because
I don't understand. I am missing a core component of
so
this conversation.
the company that is making this is
Yes.
three. Their name is 30.
Okay.
Okay,
So
have no-
30.
30.
Okay. 30.
I have never bought one of their 1/12 scale figures before,
Got it. Okay.
so I don't know what it's going to be like.
So you've never bought a 30.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. Okay,
Get her out of here.
moving on here. Chainsaw Man stuff. So, they're getting into the Reze. I don't know. Andrew, I don't know if you're into any
Oh, yeah.
anime.
Are you into Chainsaw Man?
No, I have
Wow.
not watched it.
We're going to just kick you out right now.
I went and saw the Demon Slayer movie
Hmm.
to support a friend. I'd never seen the series, but I grew up with Dragon Ball
Yeah.
and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I grew up with Dragon Ball and Gundam, and I have a hard time getting into any new anime.
So we've slowly, it's kind of been a downward spiral for us. Like she was away on a work trip and I was like, I'm going to watch some anime.
Gundam.
Put on, yeah, there's Gundam.
Oh.
put on Chainsaw Man because everybody was raving about it, and I was like, "This
It
is
looks
good."
cool. Yeah.
So 3 episodes in, I stopped watching it because I'm like, Sarah's definitely gonna be into this.
So I came back.
One
and he's
episode in,
like,
she was like, "This sucks." 3 episodes in, she was hooked.
I hate anime. The first 2 episodes of
Yeah.
anime, I'm like, this is garbage. This is hot garbage. I'm not gonna watch it. And then by the 3rd episode of most of like an anime
Yeah.
show, like I'm in.
So now we're getting the manga for Chainsaw Man. So we've got like 15 volumes of that.
Kaiju number 8.
We watch,
Super into that.
Well, you are, but we also Spy Family. She's also into that.
I love Spy
We got all the
Family.
manga for
'Cause
Spy Family.
Spy Family, if you haven't watched it, it's like an East versus West. It's like a Cold War situation. So there's like the Cold War on the East, West, and how they're. I'm super into that. It meets all of my like weird political history needs.
Yeah, and then Dan to Dan is the other one we've
I
got
like
into.
Dan to Dan.
So
As a,
We-
I like their original intro, not as much this one.
If am I able to like screen share on my end?
I think so.
Maybe.
I think
We'll
so.
figure that out. I actually have some Spy Family popsicles that we did.
okay,
They're
I'll
just
try all
mock-ups
those.
because we're working with Toho for Godzilla, and we did some mock-ups. I don't think we're doing anything with it for right now, but they look cool.
Let me blast through this, and then if you want to share that.
Yeah.
So Reezy, Bomb Girl,
Oh,
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
So these both went up this week, and I pre-ordered both of them.
No, that's so good.
So you know how I just like weird kind of figures.
Yeah.
There's a company that's doing these are kind of like blank bodies. I think they're designed for like kit bashing and stuff like that, which I know is a new term to you, but
yeah,
I
they have
put orders
lots
in
of
for both
feet and
these.
hands, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Just a couple more pictures. They're highly articulated, which I think is what gets me. So any figure I think that's like an original character but also highly articulated, like I'm all in on.
Yeah.
And for like $30, like
Oh.
let's see. So things I contemplate on buying, but ultimately decide to hold off, but I'll probably get it anyway.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
that's a refractor.
Yeah, good job. I am so proud of you.
I'm so good at this.
So I have a small like legend scale collection in my office, like basically new age and.
Because you have 6 of these refractors. Because you have one in camera.
No.
Back
I got 9 back here.
Okay. Oh, 9?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shoot.
Yeah, I got 9 back here.
Okay.
But these are the small ones that I have in my office. They're like this big.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, they're reissuing them new age, like they're the legend scale, the small ones.
Little baby ones.
The problem is, like, I just don't know if I really need to keep going down the legend scale. But I'm also like, I don't know if I can pass up on a refractor.
Right.
Yeah, do it.
Well, I just got all the validation I need.
Done.
So, Eileen, or that Snail Shell is doing.
Oh, this is cute.
The bunny girl assassin type figure that I have.
Yeah.
You can see kind of with the middle bottom, the left one, they have like the relaxed version. I've already got that ordered. This is like the sun-kissed version. And I'm like, I'll probably buy it anyway. Because why not?
You are a sucker for the snail shell.
Why not collect them all? I'm actually really all in on Snail Shell right now because they keep making good figures, and I don't know, they're good. I mean, I know most of them are like female figures that are kind of little what they are
overly accentuated.
But like, but they're like unique in a sense,
Yeah.
so but they're not overly done in like the wrong ways. Anyway. So things I'm being taunted with, but I'm trying really hard to ignore.
Yes.
Model kits.
Oh, we don't need any more model kits. Rob, you have like 60 model kits in your backlog.
So
you need to ignore these.
You know how I feel about the 30-minute Sisters kits.
Okay, first of all, they're not 30 minutes. That's a lie. It takes way longer than 30 minutes to finish these.
It takes you hours. It's like 30 hours to finish it.
Yes, I don't.
I can do it in 30 minutes. Anyway.
Okay.
But they put up some new kits, but also a couple like add-on things. And I did not put them in my cart. I didn't pre-order them, but I'm trying real hard to resist just for your sake. Because yes, we have
a
like
pile of model kits in the kitchen because we still haven't gotten to them.
3.
On top of the ones in your but they're big boxes. It's basically a pile.
There's one that's big.
Yeah, it's too big.
Deal with it. Let's put them together.
Okay, maybe. We'll see.
It's your problem, not mine. And then
these monkey ones.
Cool.
Dave Wonder was talking about these in his live stream last night. Everybody is.
I know everybody's talking about it, and they're making me.
Andrew, are you into these like monkey ones? Have you seen these?
of it.
I haven't. They're cool though.
Yeah.
Look at all the hands and the accessories.
I know. Like, and they come with like a little baby monkey, and they have like an expansion of like a 3 baby monkey
And
pack.
and shoes.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with shoes.
No,
Sarah.
it's pretty cool.
I know everything I've seen is like just so good, and
People
I
are real
just-
into this Monkey King.
the problem is space and where does it go and how does it fit into my collection, and I'm like none of it.
There's
but I'm like-
nothing this
But I'm like,
connects
but
with.
it's really cool and I would enjoy it.
That's like the adult mentality, because I've like the last couple of years have had that, like, where does it belong in my collection?
Yeah.
And like I will buy or won't buy. And I'm actually selling off a lot of stuff right now because I collect mostly the NECA toys, like the
Okay.
horror stuff and all this, like some turtles, not a ton of turtles, but
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like over those now. Like I'm getting into like some of the Transformers stuff, and you know, so I'm trying to like sort through my collection right now.
I'm still not okay. So I just have to comment on this.
Yeah.
I'm still not over Power's death.
Yeah.
Like I'm not over it. I cannot get past it. Like this whole Reza arc, like I'm just having a really
I don't
hard
know.
time because Power is my favorite character.
I mean,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spoiler
sorry,
alert.
spoiler
You
alert.
said you weren't watching it. But
Whatever.
so
I'm
that
just
happened
not
within
over
like
it.
the first 5 manga versions,
I
right?
can't have
And
it.
we're like 10 beyond that, and
I
I'm just like,
just-
I don't know. Yeah. If we want to go on a Chainsaw Man spiral, like I'll definitely do it, but I am also still torn up for it.
I am just
and it gets,
really broken.
like,
broken.
I feel like it started one way, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be fun, and now then it's just like, this is depressing. I hate my life,
Yeah.
and so I don't know.
feel,
but
I
it's
feel
so
a lot
good
of
still.
feelings when
still so good.
reading Chainsaw Man. A lot of feelings.
Let's see. Hold on one second. I just
So-
want to make sure. I think that was the last thing. And
That
then
was your last model?
Yeah. Then we'll. Yep. That was it.
Okay. So
Real quick. I just want to check in with the chat here real quick
Yeah.
because people are blowing up. What's going on with this? What are you all talking about here? 3-0 Bloodshot. I don't know what you're saying, Bill Young. But
So,
Spider-Man
30
figure looks
Bloodshot,
great.
alright.
30 Bloodshot. Whatever.
stupid.
Spider-Man looks great. Yeah, I agree. Good job. Jackpot. Wait, no, not
Yes, Reflector.
Reflector. Yep, I know Jackpot. You're gonna be like, get it.
I cannot name the 3 guys. I'm sorry.
It's refractor, refractor, and refractor.
Done.
Legends. Jackpot. You don't like blockies and you don't like legend scale. What do you like?
Oh, speaking of the blockies, I did have somebody who like knows us in real life, knows me in real life. He sent me a message and he said his daughters watched our video about like cooking with the blockies and they don't understand. And I said, I take no responsibility if your 2 young children try and cook and put toys in the oven. If they catch your house on fire, not me.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you.
That was such a good video. That was a good video.
That was
so tired.
Yeah, we got up at like I don't know what time that day because like we were doing this thing that's called, what is it called, Rail Explorers with a
Like-
friend for a birthday.
So it's like a pedal car on old railroad tracks. We were so tired.
That's cool.
And so we did that all morning, and then we came back and we filmed
We left at like 8:00. We got home at like 5:30, and we're
I
like,
was like, this has got to
let's
happen.
spend the next 2 hours making a dumb video because it's Thursday.
We got to have it done by tomorrow.
What Soldier? What model kits do you have in your cart? I'm curious here. Racist.
Aileen,
Everybody's-
yeah,
Aileen,
Mecha
yep.
lover.
I
So
know.
Mecha does some really. I'm just gonna call out Mecha again. He does some really great clothing. I don't know, soft goods that I think are really cool. So you can
Mecha,
check
did
out
you
stuff.
ever get like a store up
doesn't-
and going?
Yeah, you need to get
Takes me 10
like
minutes.
something so I
Yeah,
can
30 minutes. It takes them 10 minutes.
shut up.
Takes
Get
me
outta
2
here.
hours.
Get out of here, Mecha. It
Yeah.
takes me like 40 hours.
It's like the blockies, but the cooking was almost enough to get me into. So here's the thing: the blockies, so I have a problem with blind boxes because I also have a problem with control.
Yes.
And
do.
so
it's your OCDs.
so if I can buy all of them and get all of them, I'm all in, right? But just the one-offs and then duplicates, that's my problem with the blockies. Is I just want to buy what I want to buy or buy all of them. And I guess you can buy all of them now from their website.
Yeah.
But anyway. But I think they're neat little kits, they're fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I got a little monkey 3. Oh, you got the monkey 3. But did you get the Sun Wukong figure, like the main figure, or just the monkeys mecha?
Not the big monkey. Oh, okay.
Oh, not the big. You just got the little monkeys. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks
People
for
have such strong feelings about black.
not people.
I think they're cool.
I mean,
They're
Yeah.
nice little model
And
kits.
they're like $7.
Yeah, they're not too
Yeah.
expensive. Like they're
and they
nice
look good
fit.
too.
so I know they're the purists of like I only buy Transformers that transform.
Right.
Like, but I also like figures, and like if I can get a character that doesn't transform but has more articulation and looks more like the animation style or whatever, right? Like I'll go in on it, right? Like that's my I guess my exposure to the 3-0 figures is I have I think almost all of the 3-0 MDLX Transformer figures, and they are highly articulated. They look really good. They don't transform though.
I was buying the Transformer Red series from Hasbro for a minute. I thought those were really cool, but they immediately ruined it when they made Bumblebee the same height as all the others. I was like, I'm done.
Yep. Well, that's actually what we shipped to Australia.
Was a whole bunch of those Transformer Reds.
4 of the red figures.
They were cool there for a minute, but I mean, like when you got stuff coming out like this Megatron and the Optimus 86, it's like you don't need anything else, like as far as basic original stuff, you know?
Yeah. That Transformers was story.
Story. Fantastic.
Story. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry, buddy.
Nope. No, we're not going down that line. Okay, so my conspiracy theory. We're gonna shift into this. So you gotta scroll up here.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right.
You get your own mouse.
So we had to make it burger related because Burger Battle, right?
Burger Battle.
So we've all heard the claim that McDonald's burgers
this is what I should have been doing
actually
all night. Should have been shaking Burger Battle shake up.
Oh yeah. So
all night. I should have been like,
I don't know if we talked about this, but
every time you said Burger Battle, I should have been doing this.
Okay, so my dad unironically because he is like a health nut about things. He works out all the time. He's one of those obnoxious dudes that still has the same wears the same jeans size he did in high school. Like he's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So he's that sort of person. I unironically got my mother a shake weight for Christmas one year, and my brothers and I, we almost peed ourselves because it's one of those things where you can't actually act like why this is funny because my dad unironic he really thought it was a great exercise thing. It was so funny. So that's all I can think of right now is that Christmas. But
go on your burger
my burger conspiracy. This never rot burger. So we've all heard the story about how McDonald's burgers don't rot. That we've seen that, I guess it was back actually all the way in 2008. There was this lady that posted a photo on social media saying that her McDonald's burger never actually rotted. And it was a burger that she claimed she bought in 1996. So 12 years prior. And then it became this big social media thing of 12 years, the burger hasn't rotted. So supposedly this isn't a true conspiracy because when I was looking into this, the proof of this is that anything that's that small and thin will just dehydrate. If it doesn't have enough moisture in it, it's not going to rot. It's not going to mold. But also, I don't buy that because if you so for the internet to tell me that's not a conspiracy, that this is all full of salt and God knows what sort of preservatives, that's the reason that burger didn't. I'm not buying it because there's plenty of things that are that thin that should be able to rot. Supposedly the internet says that if you did this with a real burger, it wouldn't rot and wouldn't mold. BS.
I think. If a McDonald's hamburger specifically, I don't think it would rot. I think it would dry up and shrink.
That's what happens. Yes, that's exactly what happens.
Now, if you get a regular burger, if you're making burgers at home, I think it would. Because there's just so much extra additives to the
according
McDonald's
to
burger.
The internet, when I was looking into this conspiracy theory, the exact same thing would happen with a normal burger because it's so thin.
Well, but you're saying thin.
Yeah.
I like to make thick burgers.
Yeah, okay. So if you have a thick burger, it wouldn't happen.
My burger patties are
how thin are we talking?
So typically my burger patties are roughly about
They're
this.
not that thick. Your
I measure. Like I measure my burger
Big
patties based
cakes.
on the stack of burger battle cards.
Stupid.
If it is
I-
anything less than the cards that come in burger battle, I don't want that burger.
I'm thinking like a standard burger
I
would
said
be about
burger
an
battle
inch
twice, so,
thick. Like an inch thick. Are we talking thinner than that?
Yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, if you think about the average fast food burger,
Yeah, I mean that would definitely be less.
it'd
than
be
an
less
inch.
than an inch. Those are what, like quarter
Quarter
inches when
inch.
you're thinking about an average fast food burger.
If
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go yes on like a fast food burger. Like I think if you're like making a homemade burger at home, I think it's gonna like mold and like rot and get nasty.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I think. I mean, we could test it, but I am 100% a McDonald's burger thrown outside will be here until the end of time.
Absolutely.
Well, yes, it'll just be the McDonald's burgers and the cockroaches. That's all that will survive after us.
I know what we're doing tomorrow.
Yep, we're gonna throw a McDonald's burger out in the yard and pretend like the dog won't eat it.
No, we're going to make burgers at home, but leave one. We're going to leave one of them on the counter for an indefinite amount of time.
There you go. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, that basically anything will turn into, according to science, the science will say that anything that's left in like some sort of airtight container or semi-airtight container in a bag or something like that will mummify. It's gonna, like, the liquid will seep out. It's not gonna mold. But like, what are the ingredients there? Is that even beef? Are we actually talking about some sort of like veg burger? I mean, what's in the bun? Like,
didn't they used to
doesn't sound
use
right.
like salt to like mummify?
Yeah,
though?
they used to use salt. So if this is
Yeah.
like basically 20-50% salt,
So we're just doing what the
Also,
Egyptians did with our burgers.
yeah.
Also, too, I think it would change based off what type of meat, like versus lean meat versus like with more fat. Because I feel like stuff with more fat probably would go bad.
At
Like,
least they'll rancid. It's gonna have
but like stuff like the stuff that we cook with at home, it's probably gonna be. It's like I think we do like 96 or something like that. I don't know, but like it'd probably just shrink up and shrivel and dry out.
right.
I mean, the way I make my burgers is we have just a cow out back, and I just like grab a hold of it, I slice, and I put it through the grinder.
That is not
Yeah.
No,
Like all natural.
I don't know. We used to do. Oh, well, I used to. So I grew up on a farm. So my brothers would go hunting a lot. So we do a lot of like venison. So I would do venison burgers, and if you do like a grind of venison with pork fat, like that's a real good burger.
That's more
That
pork fat
sounds
than
really
venison.
good.
It is more pork fat than venison.
So it's
like
really
you gotta,
just a pork
you can't
burger.
just have like a venison burger. That's gross. You got to have like a decent amount of like pork
Hey,
fat.
I'm down. I'll try it. That sounds good.
That's good.
I mean, I don't know if you have venison in Kentucky, but
Yeah, they definitely do, but not as
We
good as
do,
like
but
these corn-fed venison.
Yeah.
So was that all you had to talk about with your?
Yeah, I mean, that was
conspiracy?
really it. Like, I
Oh.
don't think that this burger jerky, like this whole conspiracy of just any average burger, and if it does, that really probably speaks to the quality of our food.
Well, so the other thing I'm going to bring up is, remember we used to get those little hard like patty things for the dog, like that there were beef.
Yeah, that there
They
were
were like
dehydrated.
dehydrated burgers
Where did we get those?
at the pet store.
Oh yeah, we
in
did get those from the pet store.
the city away.
Yeah, even though we talk about how Penny is like, we don't like this dog. This dog gets gourmet
No.
dog treats all the time.
F
She's
that dog.
stupid. Stupid. We spend so much money on those dog treats.
No.
This dog eats better than
So
us.
all I'm saying, like those could just be McDonald's burgers that they left to dry out.
Oh, wouldn't that be so wild if all of those like dog burger treats were just like
Dehydrated.
leftovers
Oh,
from McDonald's
man.
that had just been like expired 5 years ago?
And they just let them dry out, and then we feed them to the
We're
dogs.
starting a new conspiracy.
Oh,
Put it in the
Just
machine.
throwing it out there.
that's so brilliant. And I'm not gonna stop buying it. Like when
The
we go to
dog
the
likes
pet
it.
store, the dog loves those.
I'm just saying, when she lost her teeth, we just soaked them in water and
We did,
rehydrated
and
them,
she
and they
loved
were
that.
squishy again. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
I wonder if like that would be interesting to like throw a McDonald's burger out there, let it do its thing,
Yeah.
and see if you can rehydrate it and bring it back to its former glory.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an experiment we could legitimately try.
Yeah. So I really do. I like a good McDonald's burger. So after we go to a concert,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel we haven't done this in a bit.
We
in a
haven't,
hot sec.
thankfully.
I know. But our favorite thing after a concert is get the 2 cheeseburger meal. and then we can both have a McDonald's cheeseburger and share a fry, and it's so satisfying at like 11 o'clock midnight when you're already like a little like off from going to a concert. So good. So good.
You know what we're gonna have to get tomorrow?
I know
burgers.
I'm gonna have to get McDonald's burgers.
Not just
tomorrow.
McDonald's. Like, no, I want a good burger.
Where do you go to get a good burger?
My house.
No.
Well, outside your house.
Let's see.
Like where's like your like a good burger place?
So like, okay, so if we're gonna do fast food burgers, like we have a Five Guys and Steak and Shake.
Five Guys is
I'm
good.
a
That
big
are
fan
okay.
of Steak and Shake.
I actually
Steak
like
and
Steak and
Shake, yeah.
over Five Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Five
too.
Guys
Steak
a
and
little-
Shake's
Five
one
Guys
of my
has
top.
better fries, but Steak and Shake I feel like has.
I
better
disagree.
burgers.
Five Guys gives you so many fries that by the like
No.
I'm just over them by
Yeah.
the time like I'm towards the end.
But I
Steak
feel
and
like they're-
Shake's
Go ahead.
go ahead. Steak
you
and Shake's one of my favorites, and their fries are. I love the shoestring fries.
Yeah,
They're awesome.
I like those too. Yeah, I feel like Steak and or Five Guys, like they'll throw more fries in the more you spend.
Yeah, maybe.
And so like we just get an average spending thing like every once in a while when we do it. And so like we don't get a bunch of extra fries. And so I'm
Yeah.
just like, well, I don't know what everybody's talking about this whole bag full of fries. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, we just get the junior burger, whatever.
Stingy.
Anyway, yeah.
Do y'all have a Shake Shack out there?
No.
Ooh, wait,
Shake Shack's awesome. That's
I've
probably
been-
my number one.
not locally, not like within.
We don't have a Shake
There,
Shack.
there's one. I know there's some in Iowa.
Really? Where?
I don't know.
There's no Shake
I've been to
Shack in
one,
Iowa.
and I know it's in Iowa. Anyway,
There's also no Waffle House in Iowa, which
Oh,
is
that's my
really
biggest
like
disappointment.
honestly my biggest.
Oh,
I
disappointment.
know.
We have to drive
It's
all the way
so
to Missouri to get Waffle House, which is so BS.
I mean, it's
Like,
probably good because I would go to Waffle
I
House
love
every
Waffle
day.
House.
I love Waffle House, and I
the
try
whole
to. My wife's
atmosphere.
not super into it, so
Oh.
when I do
You
get
married
to
the
go,
wrong
it's like a
person.
treat. They're all over the place. Like we got one like less than a half mile from our house.
Oh,
It's
okay.
awesome.
I would just like I'd be like, Sarah, what are we doing for breakfast? And she'd be like, let's have some oatmeal. I'd be like, wrong. We're
No.
walking to Waffle House.
Wrong. And guess what? They got a dinner menu too.
Yeah, like, might as well just stay there all day. Not only
Yeah, there
breakfast,
you
we
go.
get lunch and dinner. Why go home when we can just live at the Waffle House?
I love Waffle House is my like favorite. It's
Actually-
also it's very good that they're not here because we would
I
be
kinda-
there all the time.
I kind of forgot about this, but I did like a Waffle House themed birthday
He
for her
did.
one
It
year.
was so great.
I made a banner, a birthday banner that said "Happy Birthday, Sarah," but it looked like the Waffle House
Yes,
logo.
It was so good.
And I bought
That's
you
awesome.
Waffle House coffee mugs,
yes.
like and then
Aw,
like
that's
with,
so
like
cool.
pancake mix and all the different things.
was so good.
It was stupid.
Waffle
I
House.
love
Well,
it.
and you got a T-shirt that was like Waffle House Princess or something.
Yeah, it was so
You haven't
good.
worn that in a while.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Love it.
But we have a local place that's called Zombie Burger, and that's my favorite go-to for
Yeah.
good burger. They have like unique burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But they also have alcoholic shakes.
Yes.
So I'm super into that.
Yeah.
I saw them when I was out there.
Yeah.
So the last year when I was in Des Moines, I had a buddy with me. This year I was by myself. I'm always afraid to go to places by myself.
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you what.
now that we've
Yeah,
had
for
this
sure.
conversation, you need to let us know.
If
And
you're
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
If you're ever here and you're like, hey, I want to go somewhere by myself, like I'm like, Sarah, go hang out with Andrew.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll take you around to all the great
Yeah.
stuff in Des Moines.
For real, no. I was actually gonna say that like next time I'm out, like I should
Yeah,
be
yeah.
there again next year. Like we'll have to do something.
Yeah.
Take me to get a burger or something.
Because
Yes.
like so now I don't like this personally myself, but I like to recommend it to other people just because it's fun to watch them eat it. But it is one of their burgers had like the bun is like a square of fried mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, I can have
Oh,
that.
oh my god!
So like the top and bottom bun is fried mac and cheese
That's
with
so
a burger
good.
in the middle.
So good.
And like it's basically impossible to pick it. You can probably pick it up and eat the first bite, and then it kind of just falls apart. But it's
You know, it sounds good, but like
Yeah.
I don't want to die eating a burger. I feel like that would almost certainly
Yeah.
just stop my heart.
Yeah,
Instantly.
it's right there. But it is very fun to watch people try and eat it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do this
I'm
Yeah.
totally down. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I think that's my favorite local joint to get burgers. Like a good burger that's not fast food.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably some others, but
What do you have?
I
What
don't
is your
know.
recommendation?
What is my recommendation? I don't know.
I know. See,
I don't really have it.
deal with it.
But what I think we should talk about is Transformers.
Oh,
And
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
we have a contest. So sorry, I'm just gonna keep us going here.
yeah, yeah.
Because that's
Good
my
call.
job to be
Good
on
call.
track.
Good call.
Okay, so do y'all remember this thing that we tried to give away on Reddit, but Reddit is garbage.
2 years ago.
If
Hold on.
and the mod sucks. So if you're Reddit mod, you suck. So we tried to give this away, but you wouldn't be helpful. And so we tried to give this away 2 years ago. It is a Transformer.
Right.
I don't know what it is. We tried to give it away during Christmas.
I know what
It's
it
in
is.
Christmas wrapping paper. It's been like this for 2 years. So what we have done is we ripped off Dave Wonder and how he did this, which is a spinning wheel. So if you're in here, Dave, thank you. And we are going to, this is everyone that participated in our trauma giveaway. So you had to tell us your most traumatic childhood toy story. So thank you. There were some really good ones out there. And we have your name in here.
We're
and
definitely not going to hit the 2 hour mark.
so I know we're definitely not going to hit 2 hour. I tried so hard. It's so hard to keep you on track here.
Sorry.
But what we're
suckers.
going to do is it's going to be it's going to be elimination.
Well,
round.
actually, no, hold on. We're going to hold on.
Oh,
We're going to
actually,
put it in the
let's-
chat. Do you want to do elimination?
Or do you want to go first one picked?
Yeah.
You tell us.
Tell us, chat.
I kind of liked elimination, to be honest, and like slowly whittle down.
Because you also have
folks.
to be here. So if like you're not here, then sucks
Yeah.
for you.
I don't really care if people are here or not.
No, I do because I told them.
I know.
How are we
but
gonna do elimination if like it's based on people that are not here?
Also, when you win, you have to give us your address, and we're going to send you a Christmas card.
Yeah.
I really like to send Christmas cards.
5, 4, 3, 2.
2, 1.
Somebody tell us if they want elimination. or
Okay,
not.
first one tells us elimination, like we go through all of them, or first one.
I know there's.
It's
people.
yours to it your way. Okay, fine, jackpot.
Jackpot. You're wrong. Okay.
Okay,
So we're gonna do eliminations.
we're going to do elimination.
All right.
All right, so first, click to spin. Okay, whoever is selected, select my collection, you're out. You're out.
But they
Remove.
could have won.
They could
could.
have won. You're out. Get out of here.
Not now.
Comrade, you're out.
Suck it, comrade. So do you want to explain to Andrew how we did this?
Oh, so how this worked
Willie
was,
Bill?
yeah, people had to write us their most traumatic childhood toy story. There were some really good ones. Most of them involved adults just sucking. Like there were
yeah.
a disproportionate number of people
Oh.
that had their childhood toys broken by adults, and I'm just like, what is your problem?
What happens if the last person is not here?
Well, then I don't know what to say. They're still gonna get it because that's what. Sorry, it's Bumblebee and I think that people like I just did not realize how many adults like destroyed childhood toys, and I have so many questions about these adults.
Oh,
What other crimes did they commit besides destroying a child's hopes and dreams?
jackpot?
So you're
that's-
just saying in terms of just like an adult just purposefully like breaking a toy.
Multiple people here, like the vast majority of people had their childhood toys broken by adults.
all the people that are
Me?
here. You with this process of elimination. You're just kicking them all out.
My childhood toys broken by another child, but the vast majority of other people, it was not destroyed by another child.
Yeah. I can't
I
think of anything traumatic toy experience. Like I remember my
I love
mom.
if Flip wins it because Flip thinks that I cheated last time to make him
There's 3
lose.
left. My mom stepped on a Captain America toy and broke it.
Oh,
That was an
no.
accident.
Okay, we're down to Flip and toy roll, Riss.
No,
Flip, yeah.
Flip's not here though.
That's fine. We're gonna still send it to him. I think that was a dumb roll. We're still gonna send it to Flip. All
Whatever.
right, Flip, you won, even though you're not here. There were a few people who parents like destroyed it, or like their siblings destroyed it, and the parents wouldn't replace it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
the one I threw out was so in 1993 I was in a flood and basically lost everything except for like what I could throw up on top of like a bunk bed,
yeah,
and so it was all right. I mean,
'Cause
it,
you
mo-
lived
it was
in-
mostly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You were talking about the NECA stuff earlier. Like I have the whole line of the last. Actually, have you read the last Ronin comic by chance?
I have not now.
Oh god, you should. Like, I've recently got into comics, and I shouldn't have, because
You should not have.
as with all things, it's like all in. Like,
It's just another thing now, right?
now I've got like these four. I
He's
got
like,
these.
oh, it's comics. They won't take up that much space. Bullshit. They haven't taken up that much space. Bullshit. There are like crates in our entryway.
I know, because I'm trying to
Crates,
figure out where to put them because I
multiple.
outgrew my space in my office.
Unacceptable.
But the last Ronin comic line is technically a finished line, but you know it's the last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? And it's really good.
Yeah, no, I pretty much know a lot about it. I mean, you can't go to a convention and not
Oh yeah, I'm sure
hear about all that, you know.
But so I have like that whole line of figures, and then I have like pretty much the whole Mirage line of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, and they're just in the back room because I'm like, I don't know where they go, but I can't stop collecting them.
Yeah.
You need to figure out your scope.
So I did, but it creeps. It creeps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to like get your collection where you want. I mean, the Transformer stuff's like obviously like it has its whole it's kind of an organism on its own now. But you know, like introducing other things, it's hard. Like right now I'm going through my NECA stuff and I'm getting rid of a lot of that, and I've started collecting those the Jada Toys Street Fighter figures.
Oh, how good are those?
They're so good, man.
I know.
I just want Jada Toys to get their hands on a bunch of other licenses.
Are you going deep in the mascots too?
No, the like the cereal stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm just doing the Street Fighter stuff right now. I thought I was doing the Mega Man, but I saw McFarlane Toys got Mortal Kombat, and I was like, man, give it to Jada Toys.
No, they should. I mean,
McFarlane has good stuff, but their scale is just off.
Their scale is off, and so I have a few McFarlane figures, but like the articulation just isn't as good.
The Jada Toy stuff, though,
yeah,
it's great. It's great, but yeah, it's hard to. I've just been kind of like my collecting bug, toy buying bug has kind of died, but the Transformer stuff's bringing it back. I bought the Megatron, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get more. So I'm gonna try and put like a nice grip on that and not go too crazy, but we'll see.
But that Tony the Tiger figure, though, he is so good.
Yeah, have they announced any other ones?
The Frosty the Snowman.
I'm really excited about Frosty the Snowman.
Like the old claymation, Frosty the Snowman cartoon.
That's cool. That's cool.
And so I ordered that one. I was trying to think. Scooby-Doo, they're doing Scooby-Doo as well. I was trying to think of what else they announced. Some more Mega Man stuff.
Yeah, the Mega Man stuff's cool.
But yeah, they're doing like I feel like they kind of came out of left field with a lot of their figures, and it's just wild. They're
the price point, like you just can't beat the price point.
Yeah,
I remember I was collecting NECA toys back when they're $25 a pop, and now they're like getting to be 50. And it's like, and I was like, that's a little much, So.
Jackpot toys. Still hating on the blokies.
Yeah.
They're $7 each.
Jackpot, you know what's gonna happen is I talked about going all in on the blockies, and I added them all to my cart, and I was like, this is $800.
He did. He added all the different versions.
I was like, how much would this cost if I went all in? It would cost over $1,000.
You were not going to spend $1,000
because I didn't add the TF1 ones because I'm like, I'm not interested in those. So, but just as a good prank, I might send $800 worth of blockies to Jackpot.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Jackpot. We'll send you something. But on that note of sending people, by less hour. On sending people stuff, can you scroll, my love?
First of all, down. Watch your language.
Yes. So keep going. Okay. So
where?
Right.
I don't know.
I'm trying to.
Get your own mouse.
So we have a new giveaway. So we selected Flip Collect. So Flip, sucks that you're not here, but you're still gonna get it.
We should have taken the second. Who is the second person? Toy Walrus.
No, we're gonna send up Flip.
No, I'm saying in case Flip doesn't want it.
Okay. No.
Toy Walrus.
Okay. Well, maybe Toy Walrus. She'll get it. So our next one is I need you to think about where you live and if you can make this happen. But we are going to be at TFCon here in October in Chicago. And we would love to meet one of you if you live in the area or can buy a hotel or whatever. So we are giving away 2 weekend passes to TFCon in Chicago. And it is October 24th through the 26th at the Crown Plaza Hotel at around O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois. And how you can win one of these tickets. So you can still participate if you don't
Not one of them. It
or
is
these
two.
Yeah, if you want to win one of these two.
Take me with you.
Yes, yeah. So
we'll
you
buy a
should-
third one if you
yeah.
want to go. I don't care.
Yeah, Andrew, if you and your wife want to participate,
I'll
do
buy
it.
2 more. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay. So here is the question that we will post on Instagram. So if a celebrity chef from Cyberton created a 5-star dish using Energon as the main ingredient, what would it be called? Because I have this question about like, what does Energon taste like?
Hold on,
I
real
really
quick,
want to
real quick.
know.
Pop rocks.
Okay, it does not include a hotel
There you
room, but we will put you in our bathtub. No, probably not though. You are on your own for hotel stay, but we will give you 2 free weekend passes.
We're giving away the tickets.
Yes.
You got to figure out where you're staying and how to
Yes.
get there.
So make a friend, get a hotel room, whatever.
King size bed can fit 3 people. Just saying.
I wanted to also include a hotel room, but then we looked them up, and then there were more.
Yeah,
than
the hotel rooms were a little pricier.
And I was like, never
I was
mind.
like, I don't know if I really want to spend like $600 a giveaway, but we will. So if you have friends
questions
or
will
family, or you can swing a hotel stay from October 24th to 26th, we are giving away 2 passes.
So Friday, Saturday, we can pass Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 2 of them.
Yes, and we will see you. And
So hold on, real quick. So we are
Yes.
only doing. This is 1 week. So next week we're going to do the winners for this because TFCon is next month.
yes, so we want to have adequate time. But we would also just love to hang out with folks in person. So if you're going to be there,
Yeah, I'm going to throw up after the stream. I'm going to throw up a post so people
Yes.
can.
you can go ahead and participate. Because,
Andrew, you're welcome to participate.
Yes,
and if
please
you
do.
don't,
what's the dates?
if you don't win, I'll throw you tickets anyway. I don't care.
It's the 24th through the 26th of October.
I'll be in Cincinnati at a
Oh.
convention.
Good.
That's way lamer.
I'll cancel it. It's already canceled.
If you cancel it, I'm saying I will definitely send you tickets.
That sounds awesome. That's something I'd love to do because, like I said, Transformers is one of my top 5.
Your
but-
brother should enter. So nudge him.
I don't know what your brother does, but if he's cooler than you, then let us know.
I'll mention it to him. Oh my gosh, his wife would not like it. We were talking about something. She just like dogs him for like all of his Transformers buying. We were talking about something about being $1,500, and I was like, "Man, what would you even buy for $1,500?" And she was like, "Transformers." So I don't think she'd be stoked about that.
Wow. I could be her friend. I can win her over.
There you
I
go.
can help.
She's good at convincing people of
am-
crazy stuff.
It is my supernatural specialty to be able to convince people to do crazy things.
Like this.
I can will things into being. It is my power.
Yeah.
Once I convince you to get to this point.
Yes. Once you convince
Right.
me. So that is going to be our next giveaway. It'll be 1 week
1 week.
only.
I'm gonna throw
because
up. Yeah, I'm gonna throw up a post tonight.
Yep. So that folks can enter to win. So if a celebrity chef from Cybertron created a 5-star dish using Energon as the main ingredient, what would be called?
And there's no wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer. You can even tell us what it should taste like.
Which is a trick question because it should be burger battle shakeup.
And it should probably taste like a
Burger
battery.
John.
I said
A
burger
battery.
Yes.
I think like Pop Rocks.
Man,
That's what I
yes.
picture it like.
Yes.
Like fizzy Pop Rocks, but
So I'm gonna throw this out real quick.
Yes.
When Burger Battle releases and ships,
Yes.
if we want to do this again
Yes.
and put a rule in place, and anytime somebody says Burger Battle, this has to happen.
I'm in.
I'm down with that.
So I don't think we showed this from our photos last time, but we did do that. So we got, again, everybody knows we got married in May,
Not everybody.
and okay, whatever.
Who knows?
So we had this. So we did this like eating hot dogs like picture with with my brother, and he was not having it. So it was my favorite thing to do for like
this
wedding
was
pictures.
a quote unquote eating hot dogs.
Eating hot dogs, and he wasn't having it. but that was the best part. Was he was just looking very skeptically at us, with like, "What are you doing?" And it's like the two of us plus his fiance, and we're just like eating hot dogs. It was the best thing.
Because the photographer was like, "Now do something silly," and I was like, "Everybody eat hot dogs."
Nice.
Yep. Here's the picture.
It should have been eat burgers.
Oh, it should have been eat burgers, but eating hot dogs was
Such
good.
a disappointment. I'm out of here.
I'm sorry.
The worst. Okay. So here we're gonna show this. Because this is what you do for official wedding photos. What
hot dog are you eating?
Bear only likes the largest of hot dogs.
Yep.
Love it. Nice.
There's yep. Oh, Logan.
I don't know. But you look at your face there. I never looked at your face.
I don't know if I've
That is a wild face.
That is a wild face. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is wrong with you?
Oh, do the other one. That one's better.
I don't know about that.
No, this one's way better. This is like kind of a mini hot dog.
I'm a pro at Photoshop, so I'm going to screenshot these.
You don't have to screenshot them. I will send you the high res.
I'm just joking.
No, look at my brother's face. Look at my face. He's my little baby brother. He's 12 years younger than me.
I mean, I will freely just send you whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah. So
no shame.
Yeah, we did the. Yeah, we wrecked everybody.
I feel like you Photoshop all of the definitely not hot dogs you want in there.
Yep.
Although I do have to say, this is so. While we're showing these, this is probably my favorite picture.
Like, why is this your favorite picture? It's us in the fountain.
Because I was drinking from the fountain.
So
because the photographer was like, "Get near the fountain." I was like, "Get in the fountain." Okay.
Dumb.
If you say so.
But actually, no. I'll show you my favorite.
I love how Oh yeah, this is very good.
This is
the perfect. So this is his best friend. This picture he's going to show him.
This actually encompasses me completely. If anybody's curious about who I am in real life,
this is what happened when trying to sign our wedding certificate. This is how that worked out. Was him passing the pen to his best friend.
Hey, y'all having a good time. It might be weird.
That's my parents in the background. The old people with the lady with the weird colored hair. That's my mom. They were just not sure what to expect. These are very small town people.
But not only did I pass to him, I also passed to his wife because she was the other signature.
That's what happened right after we got married. You were just passing pens from your mouth.
There's Sarah in the background. You're just
losing my mind.
Having a good old time. That's how I was like, I'm marrying the right person.
Yeah, this looks like a good time.
Yep.
I mean, I would rate it a solid 7 of 10.
Yeah, it only got better from there. Mostly because of the beer.
Solid 7 of 10. I didn't get enough gifts.
No, we got plenty of gifts.
I wanted more.
We didn't need any more gifts.
So Andrew, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What else you got on the list? Did we cover it all? What are we thinking?
I think here. Go back to the.
Don't tell me what you get your own.
I will tell you
mouse.
exactly what to say. Okay, so I wanted to scroll down.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Do you even know how to mouse?
No, it's backwards.
Why would it be backwards? Go back up. I wanted to ask.
Oh my god.
Another couple questions.
This is the worst.
I know. It would be greater if you gave me the mouse. Actually, just because we're talking about conventions, and that's what we're going to give some tickets away for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is your wildest, like, people experience, whatever? Like, you've met a lot of people in the wild here at conventions. Mm-hmm. What is the craziest story you could tell us? Also, we're not doing tofu dogs. Tofu's gross. Actually, no, it's super great in Asian food. I want a real burger. I want a real hot dog with real meat.
I don't know. I have so if we want to stay on point with Transformers, I've got so you get a lot of weirdies at conventions.
Yeah,
right.
we do.
Yep.
You know, and I was at a show one time, and this wasn't like a bad experience. Like this, he was a little weird, and like it's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with people being weird and being passionate about what they love. But it was funny because I'll never forget it. I was at a show, and this kid walks up, and he started talking about Transformers, and like I'm love Transformers, so like I can keep up with him and get into it and talk to him. Big mistake. So
he wrecked you.
No, he was like, and like it's awesome because like it is fun to like be able to talk with people about this. But he like started like getting into it. He sat down in the floor where he was like kind of on the desk, like the table, and he started like opened his backpack and started like taking all of his Transformers toys out and like putting them on my table and like was talking through them, and I'm like, yeah, man, like that's awesome, and he was there for like 30 minutes, and it's funny because
for next time you're at Des Moines Con,
we are definitely gonna do that. We were gonna
boy
situation now.
It's funny because like there's some people that don't pick up on like the social cues of like, hey, like I'm working, I need to keep talking, and he just sat there and like it was fun talking to him, but I'll never forget that. It was pretty funny. I'm trying to think of other things. I get to meet a lot of famous people. That's fun. But nothing like super duper crazy, I guess.
Who's your favorite, most famous person that you've encountered?
I met Stan Lee. That was cool. Yeah. And that was just him like walking by my booth because I was at a show where I had a really bad spot, but it ended up being a really good spot because like all the celebrities walked by all weekend, and I met and shook his hand. That was nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then who else was cool? I met John Bernthal. He was super, super nice, which is funny because he's like an asshole in everything he's in. And then which is funny because I also met Alan Tudyk, and he actually was kind of an asshole, which is it's the complete opposite for both of them. But no, I met a lot of people. Nichelle Nichols, before she passed away, she was super sweet. I met a lot of Star Trek people, but it's fun to meet famous people. That's probably pretty cool. But yeah, nothing like super super crazy that I can think of.
I mean, Stan Lee to me is super crazy. Like,
yeah, I got a funny story with that if you want to hear it.
Oh yeah.
So Stan walked by my booth, and obviously I'm like, hey, and he's how you doing? In his Stanley voice, and I put my hand out and shook his hand, and like I shook his I shake with like a normal handshake grip, and then years later I was talking to somebody at a show, and Stan Lee was there, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to meet Stan Lee. I'm like, that's awesome. Like I've shaken his hand, and they're like, oh, they don't let him do that anymore because his hands are like too weak. He just does like little fist bumps. And then I was like, what if I was the one that caused that? Because like I shook his hand too tight, and like he's walking away. He's like, I can't do this anymore. So I broke Stan Lee's hand. I did not like super hard, but like a firm handshake.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. So that's pretty funny.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually that's pretty wild to me. Stan Lee is, I don't know. He's one of those guys that like. I'm a big Spider-Man person, so
yeah, he's probably the biggest celebrity that I've met.
Yeah.
We had me and my wife had dinner like right across from what's his name? Riker from Star Trek, and Felicia Day and someone else, but they were like right in my eyesight and like facing me. So like it was like really awkward because I was just like staring at them, and she's like, stop staring. And I'm like, where am I supposed to look? But they were like really close to us, like while we were eating dinner. It was a weekend at a show too.
I was just been like this.
Like bat in my eyes. No, it's funny. I've gone to like restaurants after shows, and there have been people there. Like I was eating while Norman Reedus was like right over there at a restaurant. Yeah, so
that's super cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
full
have
circle,
you ever like a
full circle to Death Stranding here?
yeah,
there you go.
Death Stranding. So have you ever so what it was Steve from Blue's Clues. He came to the local
to Des Moines Con.
To Des Moines Con. Yeah, we've said Des Moines Con several times. So Des Moines
It was the
Con,
same
like-
one that.
Yeah,
Andrew was
actually,
at.
that was the last one you were at. And I seriously, I almost started crying. Like Stephen Blue's Clues, they got me real hard, and I have no emotions. Like I'm very, flat affect from that perspective. And I just almost started crying, but I got through it. I got my picture with him. He signed my thing. I was very happy. But have you ever did you have any sort of like real emotional connection with anybody you met in real life like that? Or is it all just like, whoa, this person's awesome?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So you didn't cry like how I did with Steve.
No, I don't like. I really like to like see them. Like it's cool to see them too because I'm not one to like. I don't think I would pay to meet somebody and like have an autograph. Like if they came to my booth, like I'd talk to them and that'd be different. Like sometimes I'll try and get pictures with them if I can, and they're like really kind to let me do that. But I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know who it would take for me to get like, oh my God, like just emotional. But
well, I mean, I can answer that question. So TFCon, we saw Peter Cullen.
Oh yeah, Peter Cullen. People
That's cool.
Crying.
Yeah,
crying.
So there's only 2 people I've ever paid for like pictures and autographs for, but like Peter Cullen. And he did a panel, and
I swear half the room was
like sobbing the whole time. he
That's awesome.
He just seems honestly like such a genuine guy. Like, because he's a voice actor, right? Because and I think that voice actors kind of have it a little bit more rough because
they don't see you.
They don't see the person,
have
right?
That connection.
Yeah.
But like being the face of Optimus Prime for so long, it's like you get all these people that grew up in the various ways, right, with him as the voice, and so I think it's kind of easy, I think, for people to get emotional. But like he shook my hand, I got a little teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie, just because like
if I had known at the time he was the voice of Eeyore, I definitely would have had the same reaction though.
I know. Well, now you know.
Now I do.
Yeah. Another cool one. I had a Dragon Ball art print, and someone bought it, and this was at Kansas City, and they went to get it because Chris Sabat and Sean Shamel were there, Goku and Vegeta / Piccolo, whoever, and I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, and they went and got it signed by him, and then the person came back and was like, hey, like Chris Sabat told me to like come get you to bring him one of these. And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, cool. So like got to skip the line and meet him. I got my picture with him, and he like signed a Piccolo and a Vegeta picture for me. And then, so that's pretty cool. Like that's happened a couple times. I think Data from Star Trek bought some stuff from me and let me like cut the line and get pictures with him. So
nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to meet celebrities.
Yeah.
I think the second one was Charlie Cox at this last Des Moines Con, which I'm not like a huge Daredevil fan, but I was like, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he
have you seen Stardust?
Stardust?
No?
I don't think
Stardust.
so.
Oh my gosh. You got to see Stardust. He's in Stardust. That's what I know him from. It's got Charlie Cox, Robert De Niro's in it. I think Michelle Pfeiffer's in it. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Add to the list.
It sounds familiar. I think I've seen it.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll watch in the next 6 to 24 months.
Yeah. No. It's a movie. It's a movie, right?
Oh, if it's a movie, then
it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie. Yeah, that's as soon as he was cast as Daredevil, I was like, oh, dude from Stardust.
Yeah.
That's what I knew him from.
But like I played a game. It was Expedition 33.
Yeah.
And he was, the voice of. Do you know anything about that one?
Yeah, which is ironic. Well, it's weird because he's the voice of him, although he looks like Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, actually, that's true. He does. Yeah,
he looks like exactly like him.
I never thought about that, but that's absolutely true. But yeah, he played that character for the very first part of the game, and then I won't spoil it for anybody, but he dies. And so
that's all we're going to talk about is like power and the sky.
Yeah. And so that was a little traumatic because like they got you really hooked on the character, like really deeply hooked on this
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is Charlie Cox, like Daredevil, which I feel like he plays Daredevil really well. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, way better than Ben Affleck. And so I was like, man, that sucks. They just killed this character. And so then he just happened to be at the Des Moines Con, but he was supposed to be there last year, I think.
Yeah.
And he canceled, you know,
I think I
Vincent
remember
canceled.
that.
Yeah. And so I was like, well, F it. Like, if he's going to be there this year, then I'm definitely just going to get a picture with it. But anyway, he complimented my hat. And so,
long story short,
He says that to everybody.
I'm sure he does.
he did not compliment anybody with a hat before or within earshot of me. And so he did compliment other people on other things like their tattoos and whatnot, but
Yeah, that's fine.
forever hat. So
Yeah.
I had a famous person be like, hey, that's a cool hat.
I love it.
So
I've got one. I sorry. I have
Yeah.
sidebar. I've made my own hats with like my logo on it and stuff.
oh, very cool.
And Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh.
We've seen him 2 times in the last year.
He bought one. He stopped by my booth. He's
Oh
like,
my
"How much-"
god.
Yeah, he's like, how much for the hats? And I was like, I'll give it to you for like half off if you get a picture with me. And he's like, okay. So yeah.
No, that's
So,
cool.
I know
No,
we talked about this one.
we
other
did.
time.
We talked about, so we saw Jason Mewes. He did a stand-up comedy show here about a year ago.
That's
and
cool.
then it was Jay and Silent Bob Get Old podcast. They did one of those live here was it earlier this year? I don't even remember when
It was
that
this year. Yeah.
It was this year. And so that was really fun. But you got
But we
this.
talked about like
I know.
grails on a prior episode, and I mean I just buy pretty much whatever I want for the most part, but like this was a thing that was not reasonably priced, and then finally they like re-released them.
Yeah. And so you got
And so I picked up, but it's
Nice.
a Buddy Christ
Buddy
figure.
Christ, that's
And
awesome.
the thing is, it's signed by both of them, so I can't take it out of the freaking box.
Nope, never.
And like, so this is kind of a thing I've wanted ever since
Actually, you know,
the original when Dogma was originally released, and they kind of made these.
That's awesome.
And so it's pretty cool. Like, I wish. I don't know if I'll have to look and see if they have any more up on their website that are not signed. Because like, I always want to just slap one right on my dashboard.
Yeah, yeah.
So just because we're talking about your game and everything, in middle school, we have this contest of like creating a game.
Oh God.
I know. So I feel like I need to break this out sometime. We're not going to break it out right now.
So you want me
'cause
to
I
get
can't
it?
move. I can't move.
I can go get it.
You know, I'm like very tied to the spot here. But I did. We actually created a game. Like my game won. And
Middle school.
in middle school, and
This was not an adult game.
I was in 7th grade.
It's basically a participation trophy.
No, I won though. I won. It was mine that was mass produced, and we mass produced it as like as a school. So like we all put it together and we boxed it all up, and it was really great. But I need to break that out.
No.
Yeah.
Let me see it and I'll steal it from
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no. So it was called.
I'll ship it to
If you say Burger Battle, I'm going to be really annoyed.
It's not. It is. Okay, so I will say it's basically Pictionary, but with Play-Doh. And it was called Dough Ya Know. And
That's
the
awesome.
idea was that you had to like make out of Play-Doh. And part of this was that we had to we had to make homemade Play-Doh because like I didn't grow up any place like wealthy. So I mean, it was a very like rural farming community. So we had like
they didn't have a real Play-Doh out in the country.
No, we did not have a real. I mean, we had real Play-Doh, but like we had to like make our own Play-Doh or whatever. And so I have like 30-year-old Play-Doh sitting in the background, 25-year-old Play-Doh. It's probably some sort of science experiment. Now that I would imagine is moldy. I would imagine,
Probably.
even though that we're into a callback here, even though there was no like mold on the hamburger, I bet there's mold on this like
Yeah.
Dough Ya Know game.
Either that or it's just rock hard solid.
Yeah, it's probably more
Yeah.
like rock hard.
That's probably
Yeah.
true.
Like those cheeseburgers will be after you leave them outside for a few days.
Yeah.
We're gonna try this experiment. Actually,
Yes.
you know how we left Triptychon, or I played the game of how long can I live Triptychon in the kitchen?
Yeah, well, I just
And it
don't
was like
see
50
anything after a certain period
and
of
it
time.
was like 50 days.
Yeah.
Well,
Just like I don't see this.
now
I
it's
don't see
instead
it.
of Triptychon, we're just gonna be a cheeseburger. Let me see how long the cheeseburger can hang
Yeah,
out.
that's hard because it's food and I'll probably just throw it away. I'll try and keep it together.
I'll put it under Triptychon.
I probably won't see it then. Well, we have kept you, Andrew, for 2.5 hours, and the rest
we told you that we were trying to keep
warn
it.
you. Like we said, we were trying to keep this an hour and a half. We were well over an hour past it. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who joined us tonight.
Thank you, but go buy Burger Battle.
Yes.
Burger Battle Shake Up.
Yeah,
Burger Battle Shake Up.
do it. It's not that expensive.
It is. It's $100 because don't bitch out on the basic edition or the
like
deluxe
$15.
edition. I know you don't have the full thing, so go all in.
But it's fantastic. This is just, again, the card game. It's fantastic. We play it all the time, and that's all I can say. Is it's one of our favorite games, and you should
Super deluxe edition. You get Burger Battle.
And look at this guy. He's like totally
Burger Battle
right?
2 and Burger Battle Shake Up, and it all comes in a Happy Meal box.
Yeah. What more could you ask for?
Right.
So
I will follow up with each and every one of you. I know who watches this. And if I say, did you spend $100? And you're like, no, I'll be like, guess who's not entered into the contest to win TFCon tickets?
But thank you all. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for joining us. This was fantastic. And we so appreciate everyone for being here tonight for our extra long as normal stream, because we can't keep it under.
For our average length stream.
We can't keep it together here. But I hope everybody has a good rest of your Tuesday, and we will talk again soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks. One stream.